What's good, what's good, what's good, family, man? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Welcome to another amazing episode, Trappin Tuesdays, episode 98, Jose. 98 episodes in, man. I feel every bit of these 98 episodes, too. I'm not even gonna lie. People be lying, talk about some, I ain't felt that 98. That's a lie. I felt all 98 of these, you feel me? But it was all worth it.
294 hours.
It was all worth it, right? I want to start off today by saying that the life you want is a byproduct of the habits you have. Okay, let me go. I like that. So let me go a step further with that one, Jose. Because most people will say that they have the life they want now. And if you have the life you want now, I'll just say that you ain't dreaming big enough.
I like it.
Right? Like if you have the life you want now, you're not dreaming big enough. And the reason why I can say you're not dreaming big enough because you put a cap on yourself. One of the things that I have a problem with, Jose, is when you ask people about success and you ask people about wealth and they say, I just want to be comfortable. Or I just want to be content. I feel like that is a limited belief system. And the reason why I say that is because there's always another level of comfortability in life, right? There's always another level of leisure that you can acquiesce to. Right? There's always another level, right? But what happens, Jose, is people often minimalize, right? They minimalize the things they want because they understand the next level will require more commitment, right? It requires more commitment. And so when you get to a level you feel like, oh, I'm comfortable here, is because you have reached a level where you can say, I haven't failed, I have succeeded, and I'm doing better than the people around me. So in that fault, you're letting the people around you set the tone for how well you've done. Okay? Okay? We're letting the people, watch this, we're letting the subpar habits of the people around us set the tone for how well we accomplish things in life. Okay, there we go. I want to dig a little bit more with that. I want to dig because I think we touched something right there, Jose. I think we touched something right there, okay? Right there. If you don't push for greatness, you will fight for mediocrity. There we go. I think I'm digging right there, Jose. Like if you don't push for greatness, you'll fight for mediocrity. Okay? Okay? Let's dig in that a little. Let's dig in that a little bit, Jose. Like, in order to push for greatness, let me give you an example. Pushing for greatness. The other day, Jose, I'll keep it real with you. I was working out in the gym, right? And I was in Dallas, and I did 15 sets of 225 on the bench, but I had a Smith machine. Now, mind you, I can't tell the hotel, y'all should have free weights in here. I can only work with what the hotel has. And I just got to max out what's going on there, right? So I go in the hotel, I'm working out. I say, you know what? I'm going to bang out this 225. So I did it 15 times and I said, oh, I just unlocked a new level for my current state. Okay? So I posted it on Instagram and I posted it to show my contemporaries, right? Just the people who are in the challenge with me. Wasn't really posting it for the gram, just for the people, my contemporaries to see it. And then I put 275 on. I hit it 3 times. Boom, right? So what happened was I pushed myself, right? That was everything in me. And so people in the comment was saying, well, you got a Smith machine. You know, you got a Smith machine, right? So watch this. I said to myself, Interesting. This is interesting. We're going to bypass the idea that we did the 225 15 times, and we're going to focus on the Smith machine. No, it's when they got the things on top. But here's what I want you to understand. Instead of letting the people, here's the one thing that most people can't do, and this is why we fight for mediocrity. Watch this. Instead of setting your own standard, most people allow the audience to set a standard for them that they level down to. Listen to me well. Listen to me well. Listen to me well. Instead of setting your own standard, most people will let the audience set a standard for them that they have to level down to. And in that case, you fight for mediocrity. Okay? Because most of the time, the people who are judging you cannot do half of what you do. I want you to make this make sense. So I go back, because I do have this level of pettiness in me. Like I'm gonna be real. I have a level of, and it's okay. We all need a healthy level of pettiness. You know why? Because you gotta collect receipts. So I said, this is not a problem. I'm gonna finish my workout. I got back, flew from Dallas, flew to Atlanta, dropped my luggage in the house, went straight to the gym. Straight to the gym. Got my workout in and I said, got it. This is what I need to do right here. It's time for me to collect on the receipts that I stacked. So I got the 225 again, hit it 15 times, no spotter, no nothing. Then put the 275 on and I hit it, and everybody on the last post, I took my precious time and tagged every last one of them. I tagged 22 people. And my question to them was this: have I now raised the bar for you? Can you make the exact same post that I made, doing the exact same thing that I did? Because I will not let you lower my expectations, but I will force you to either backpedal or raise your expectations. So what happens is, in order to achieve greatness, because my goal is like, yo, we're going to get to 305. I will not let the crowd make me go back a level and decrease the value. I will force the crowd to increase their expectations on itself. This is called having control. Most times, we let the audience dictate our performance in the bad way instead of showing the audience, increase your expectations of yourself. If you go in the post, you'll see everybody who I tagged said, man, that's good work right there, bro. That's good work right there, bro. Here's the thing what I want us to understand. We have to, watch this. We have to, I'm gonna say this the right way, Jose. I wanna make sure I articulate this the perfect way, Jose. The old beliefs you have are costing you your new life. Okay, let me dig in a little deeper with that, Jose. Let me dig a little deeper with that, because I think we can move the needle in somebody's life right here, Jose. Okay. You want to achieve wealth. You want to change your last name into an asset, but you're letting the belief system of your current peer group keep you from paying rent or taking ownership of a territory with your name on it. I think that came out a little better. I think it came out, but I think I could do better, Jose. I think I could do a little bit better than that. Watch this. Watch this. New habits become the down payment on the territory that you need to acquire. Okay, I think I can go a little bit further. I think I found something here, Jose. I'm digging for gold. Okay, let me see. I got it right here, Jose. Watch this. I got it. I think I'll go a little further. Watch this. the territory that has your name on it, okay, the only way that you acquire it is if you change the way you look at how you'll get there. Here we go. Okay, I got it. When Joshua, hear me well, I had to dig for this gold just now. When Joshua took down the walls of Jericho, the only thing that he did was believe that walking around and, watch me. Okay, Jose, I went duck for it just now. Watch this. They had been promised this land. This is so good. I knew I was going to find it, Jose. Listen, they had been promised this land, right? Generations had passed that could not acquire it. Watch me, Jose. The only reason that they could not acquire it wasn't because it wasn't for them already. It was because they did not have the belief system necessary to take possession of it. Okay, we gonna go a little, I found it. I like when I go find it, Jose. Watch this. So God says to Joshua, I'm with you as I was with Moses. So watch this. In that moment, watch, it's good, Jose. Joshua's belief system changed. Now we all know that Joshua is a fighter. Joshua is with all the smoke, right? So his idea of getting Jericho was to do what? Take it by force. And if you look, you see he had done camped out in front of Jericho for quite some time. For quite some time it was camped out, right? And then he told them something. Prepare the victuals. They don't hear me, Jose. They don't hear me, Jose. He said, prepare the victuals. Now, if you don't know what that means go get everything you got. Don't leave nothing behind. Take the food, take the water, butter knife, whatever you got, take it because we got some land with our name on it. We got to go take possession of it. Here's the thing. Everybody listening, I want you to understand something. There is territory with your name on it, but because of the way you think now, old habits, you can't prepare the victuals because you need to take in a new way of thinking. The reason why you can't dominate real estate, the reason why you can't dominate the stock market, the reason why you would rather go get another job than to go invest in yourself is because the old way of thinking has dominated your current situation. You have to prepare the victuals. You got to take everything you have and you got to think new to see the new vision, not realizing that the land already got your name on. Jose, are we making sense? Are we making sense here? So listen to me. When Joshua heard, I am with you as I was with Moses, his whole outlook on Jericho changed, right? But watch this. This the dope part right here, Jose. Here's the dope part. Here's the amazing part. When you change your perspective on how you will take possession of what's already yours, watch this, Jose. It's easier for you to then execute instruction. Oh my God. Listen to me. It's hard for us as people to take instruction because we are fighting for the mediocrity that we currently inhabit. Because we feel like my way is the way. And one of the first things we say is, my way has gotten me this far. Not realizing that this far is so far off from where we should be. Oh my God. So tonight, in episode 98, we will conquer getting rid of old beliefs so that we can take possession of the land that's already ours. Tonight, we're going to move the needle in your belief system. I want everybody in the chat to comment, my portion is abundant. Jose, we want everybody in the chat. We want everybody in the chat to write, my portion is abundant. So some people are like, I want my portion. I want what's mine. But when you say that, you don't realize that your portion is abundant. So episode 98 is about getting rid of old beliefs that cost you your new life, because you won't realize that your new life is abundant. Trappin Tuesdays, episode 98, Jose. We are in the building. Let's give a shout out to our people right quick, Jose. We got Dancing Diamonds in the building. We got Kiara in the building. We got, oh, look at all of my portion is abundant. In the chat, Jose. Stop playing. Stop playing. All right. So I want to ask my sister, give me the link right quick. Give me the link right quick. Airdrop it to Jose. All right, so I got my sister in here. If y'all don't know her, she is the most prolific person in the real estate game. Yeah. Y'all know for a fact that I don't promote nobody. I'm talking nobody. But on my journey, I realized that watch this, Jose. I have realized that I am now responsible for my community's wealth building journey. I'm responsible for that. And wealth building is 100% more than stocks. Just like playing football is about more than touchdowns. The touchdown is the end result of consistent execution. The touchdown is a byproduct of following the system. And so, yes, stocks is a part of the system, but I want to introduce you all to somebody, if you do not know, my sister, my love, Terica Lynn Smith. Oh, hold up. Gotta give her that right quick. Did you give Jose the link? All right, so we got a property channel. Do we got a mic for her right quick? Y'all know I don't do this, right? Y'all know I don't do this. Do we got a mic for her right quick? I can just let her see mine. We good? I'll just see mine, sis. So, sis, what I want you to do is, I need you to tell my audience a little bit about the property challenge.
What's up, trappers? I am so excited to be in the house. Shout out to my brother. Bro, you is just amazing. I'm like back there about to run through a freaking wall, bro. First of all, the property challenge is a challenge to challenge you to be able to get started with real estate investing. And I simply believe if I got started, I was homeless, I was up under a bridge, I had a son, I was a teenage mom, and I've been able to build all of this from New Orleans and, you know, have over 800 real estate investment properties. I believe that ownership is everyone's birthright. Not only do I have investment properties, but I develop communities, mixed-use communities, one of the youngest real estate developers in the state of Louisiana. So it challenges you, it builds you, it actually restores you, because ownership is your birthright and you should be walking in your birthright. He just gave the amazing story of Joshua. I absolutely love that story. But think about this. Joshua had to walk for 6 days quiet. He had to walk quietly. And on the 7th day, he was told to raw, and them walls came tumbling down. And I'm telling you now that this is your season to raw. And I mean raw with authority, raw in abundance, raw in obedience, and get ready to challenge yourself to get ownership this year.
Let's go, man. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? So listen, y'all, I want y'all to she gonna put the link in there. Y'all know she's helping. Listen, I told you I want to buy 5 commercial buildings.
Yes.
She helping me.
Yes.
I'm not doing it by myself. I went to her like, sis, I need your help right here. And she's literally I'm going to be gone Thursday. She's going to view the property for me.
Yes.
Real talk, y'all. Like this is, y'all know I'll never put y'all in no bad. I don't promote nobody. Yeah. She's going to not only give you the game, in my mind, in my heart, she's the best person doing it. I be talking to her, she be like, brother, I live real estate. No, she be saying, I do real estate in real life. Stop telling me that. Stop telling me that.
Every time.
I do real estate in real life, brother. So I want y'all, if you're really serious about getting in real estate, like follow her. I'm going to tag her. Y'all know I got on Instagram, but get in this property challenge if you're dead serious. And aren't you giving away a house?
I'm giving away 2 houses.
Last year you gave away 1 house.
Yes, last year I gave away 1 house. This year we're giving away 2 houses. So literally when you buy a ticket and you attend in person, you are entered to win a property. So there's no reason why not to come.
This is crazy.
Yes.
All right, y'all, join us. Get in there. Thank you, sis. I love you so much.
Let's
go. I told y'all, guys. She gonna text me when I told her, ain't nobody never did this for me, brother. I say, man, listen, I know you the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I know you the real deal. So, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you gotta show love to our people, for sure. Y'all know that. So if you're serious about real estate, if you seriously want to get into real estate, how I look, cuz? Is my mic right? I got caught up. Fighting me like Debo over here, you hear me? Fight like Debo. Fight for my life. I'm fighting for my life. What R. Kelly said. Why? I'm fighting for my life over here. Move the chain? All right. You know, anytime Tootie come out the back, we got a problem. Talk about move the chain. Tootie, I move the chain, dog. Go on back in the back. All right, y'all, so definitely the property challenge is in Atlanta. It is, what's the date, sister?
The 14th and 15th.
June 14th and June 15th. If you around, you don't want to miss this. She is literally giving away 2 houses. She had a partnership. Don't you got a community that you built?
Yes, I build communities and put my children's name on the street sign.
She built the communities. Where that's at? Is in Louisiana. She built the community and put her children's name on the street sign. That's a whole nother level of, that's a whole, wait a minute. You done gave me an idea. Nah, sis, wait, the hell? That's turning your last name to an asset for sure. How you put, I live on, what's one of your children's name? I live on Michael Drive or whatever. Golly. That is different. Gee, I ain't never heard that one before. So definitely, man, if y'all serious, lock in. That's my sister. She the real deal. And if y'all don't know her, you need to know her. Again, the property challenge. Thank you so much for that, sis. I appreciate you. So let's get started tonight, y'all, with our, hold on, Jose, let's give some of our people some shout outs right quick. We got Chris Carter, what's up? Isaiah Taylor, what's up? Tracy, what's up? KJ, what's up? Tori, what's up? Queen, Black Phoenix, what's good, family? That is a flex, right? That's the most beautiful flex. I thought buying stock for my daughter was a flex. I ain't did nothing. I gotta go put a street. She gotta have a street name in the community I built. You feel me? Like, God, I live on Leah Dior Drive. That is gang. Golly, man. That's done took me, that's a whole nother level right there, bro. I gotta change the mantra to, I have changed the street name to my, I gotta change, I done turned my last name into a street name. That's a different kind of, I want you to know something though. Like that's how dope like the wealth game is. Like when you just start playing a game, you just start like, cause here's the thing, what we don't realize, we all live on somebody's last name. The street we own is somebody's name. Ooh. Ooh. The street we live on is somebody's name anyway. Why not choose to make it your own? Sister, I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't think about that till just now. I got chill bumps like thinking like I live on Leon Howard Avenue. That is so dope. Come on, man. And I'm gonna tell you how that's embedded in her. So we was looking at this building, right? We looking at this building. The building was 70-something square feet, 70-something thousand square feet, 72,000 square feet. So I'm listening to her talk to the man, and she's talking about easements, right? I don't know what the hell an easement is. Right? I don't know what the hell an easement is. I'm like, yeah, what that is, sis? I'm letting her do her thing. Like, you know how like you might have an older sibling, and you might get behind them? Like, that's what I was. And she's shorter than me, but I'm behind her like, yeah, get him, sis, get him. Like, get him, talk to her. So she asked the man about easements. So, you know, that's about the parking lot and stuff, right? So at the end, I'm like, sis, what the easement is? So she like, yeah, it's the parking lot, brother. You can do whatever you want to do with it. I was like, and before I can say it, she said it. And you can make this your name on this one, and you can put whatever name on it. You can name them what you want. But she said something after that. She said, because they already grandfathered in the ones on the outside. But because you own the building and this land inside it, you could do what you want to do. And I thought about something. They got the main streets grandfathered in. Listen to me here. Listen to me. The main streets are grandfathered in. Somebody done already said, this is my people's street. Somebody done already took ownership of that street. So let me ask you a question. Outside of the bills that you pay, what's your last name on? I ain't talking about no tattoo. I ain't talking about no lease. Let me rephrase that. Outside of the bills that you pay, what asset is your last name on? There we go. I went dug for it. Old beliefs is costing you your new life. Old beliefs is costing you your new life. Because you don't want to turn your last name to an asset. All you want to do is co-sign for somebody else's bill. That's all you want to do. I'm talking about taking y'all on the wealth building journey with me. I'm talking about, like, I done took sole ownership of it. Like, if you a trapper and you in this community, I have become solely responsible for navigating you on this journey. I'm going to take full ownership of it. We 98 episodes in. So for 98 episodes, you've been tuning into me for 2 and 3 hours every Tuesday. We done made a connection. We done made a bond. We done made an agreement. We done signed a declaration. So I got to take full ownership of how I'm leading y'all. So now in this phase of the journey is my goal to expose y'all to the right people, not people that's going to be in those scams, not no people that's going to be on TV doing miscellaneous stuff, not no people I got to delete the episodes from, none of that. I ain't got to delete the episode. I ain't got to delete the picture. I don't got to try to beat around why. I don't got to do none of that. I got to put y'all in front of people with integrity. And they might not be the most famous people. They might not be the people with 1 million followers. They might not be the people with social power. They might not be them people. They're going to be people when you see them every day. You're not going to know who they is, but they moving. My sister put me in a room. I'm in a room with people. The man got $1 billion in assets in a family office. I said, what's going on here? What the hell? And he came to me like, hey, I need to get with you. I said, bro, you got $1 billion in assets. I need to get with you. He said, no. I see what you're doing. He said, I see what you're doing. I need to get with you. So it's my goal on this part of the journey to put y'all in front of people who not gonna motivate you. Like I don't want to put you in front of people that's gonna motivate you. I don't want to put you in front of people that's gonna like make you fall in love with the rhythm of what they saying. I'm going to put you in front of people that done got it out the mud. And that don't turn nothing into something. Or some people who started with something and done triple, quadrupled it. Because everybody ain't got to start from getting it out the mud. That's the problem. We only want to respect people that got it out the mud. Everybody ain't got to get it out the mud. Some of the people we going to run into done got it out the market. So I'm going to put you something. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to get color out your head too. We're going to get color out our head, because here's the thing we know. Wealth don't care what color you have. The market going to print money to whoever got the directions and the skill set and the capability to print the money. We're going to get that out of our head. We're going to get that out of our head. We're going to get that out of our head. So it's my goal moving forward to put us in front of people. I got to shepherd this community the right way. We're going to take the directions, and we're going to do it the right way. And I'm going to start off with making sure y'all go to the property challenge. Now, here's the thing. I can't make you go. And here's what I do know. Any room or any person I introduce you to, I can guarantee you this. You in good hands. Because I'm real, strategic on the people I put in front of my audience. I'm real cautious because I don't never want to have to, hey, I don't know what they will. I don't got time for that. I be done beat you up. I be done beat you up because we work hard to make sure our brand good. We work real hard to make sure I be done beat you up. So if I have to go beat somebody up for doing something crazy in front of my audience, we're going to make sure we put the right people. My goal moving forward is to put y'all in front of people that's going to help you move. So be lookout on the next show called The Well Connect. Be lookout for the next show called The Well Connect. Yeah. It ain't going to be none of the big names, I promise you. But it's going to be people that's getting to it. I'm going to go a little further. I'm going to go a little bit further. It's going to be people, if you go follow them on Instagram, they don't even have a lot of followers. Because what we got to stop doing today is judging a person's success by how many followers they got. We got to stop judging a person's success in real life. Here we go, Jose. I'm about to dig deeper. We got to stop judging a person's success in real life on what their followers look like on a social media platform. Watch this. The curated life. See, the social media life is curated. So we got to start putting people in front of you that don't even, they struggling with shooting content because they too busy in the field. I want to put you in front of them kind of, and that's why I just done got access to them. I done just got access to them. I walked in the room and I said, oh my God, this is. So moving forward, y'all, I'm gonna take sole responsibility for that. I'm gonna take sole responsibility for making sure that you're going to be in front of people that can help you move the needle financially, asset, personal development. Because I want you to understand, them old beliefs comes from a default personal development system. The old beliefs you have come from a default personal development system. So I even want to put you in front of people that's going to help you develop spiritually and professionally. Because you got to have that trifecta. Because if I don't help you get your mind right, if I don't help you get your spirit right, it's going to be hard to help you get your money right. Because what we think causes an emotion. That emotion causes an action. That action gives us a result. How you think about money causes an emotion about money. The emotion you have about money causes you to move, respond, and act a certain way around money. And when you act, move a certain way around money, you then get a byproduct of all of that. Oh my God. You broke, or you don't got the money, or you not where you are financially today because you think, feel, and speak, and then act a certain way when it talks about money. That's why you act a certain way. Watch this. Watch this, Jose. We will spend money with the same companies but refuse to buy the stock in them. But let us say, I don't know about the stock market. Well, who taught you how to spend money? How you learned how to spend money? How you learned how to spend money? I need you to hold my hand. Ain't nobody had to hold your hand to spend that money. Ain't nobody had to walk you through to learn how to go blow a bag. Ain't nobody had to walk you through that. You didn't need instructions on how to blow a bag. You didn't need instructions on how to book a trip. You didn't need instructions on how to buy a car. You didn't need instructions on that. You blew it. And then you use the word, well, you only got one life. Well, what's the quality of the one life? Yep, we know Jim Rome said it. Nobody gets out alive. But while I'm here, I want it to be of high quality. Who taught you? Who taught you? Every time Apple did a reset, ain't nobody teach you how to navigate that. You figured it out. But I got to fight you to buy Apple stock. Nobody taught you how to navigate Amazon. Nobody taught you how to navigate Netflix. You learned how to set that account up, set the avatar for it, so it can show you certain kind. You have perfected the art of being a consumer. You've perfected the art of being a consumer, and you struggle with the idea of being an owner. You've perfected the art of being a consumer, and you struggle with the idea of being an owner. Trappin Tuesday, episode 98, man. We in the building, man. All right. Sis, you got dinner reservations? Yes. All right. I love you, baby. I love you. All right, so listen. Let's get to it. Listen, I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I am confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I am more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me from that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will the generations behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. And Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, 2 days. Let's go, man. Woo! Woo! Cuz, what I told you. What I told you, cuz. I said, I bet the bank on that. Yeah. What I told you, cuz. I said, boy, I bet the bank on that one, cuz. You feel me? All right, y'all, I'm drinking a little pear juice right here.
Where that come from?
Perfect pear. I just got the ice and pulled up. Yeah, I just got the ice right there. I'm gonna get you an ice box, my nigga. All right, I want to do something right quick. I want to shed light on something. Let's bring it up right quick, bro. Somebody Where Kenny at? Somebody brung this here. Bring both of them, bro. Somebody mailed this to us today, man. This is phenomenal, right? So this is a picture of my daughter when she first came to Atlanta, 2015. And I remember my first time. This picture here mean a lot to me right here because I remember having this strap on, Jose, this strap that you hold the baby in the front. And it was the first night they got off the plane, 2015, right? 2016. And they came out here. It's my first time, like my daughter being in Atlanta with me. And I remember just being in the grocery store trying to just, get us some stuff with her mama. And I remember just looking down at it and I was like, damn, that's me right there. It wasn't my first time seeing her, but it was the first time she was in Atlanta with me. And I knew how much I had fought to get her here. You know what I'm saying? So I picked them up from the airport and I remember it was in Walmart, bro. And I remember just her mama was going to get something. And I remember just looking down at her. And I just remember bitch being like, damn, she out here. And her mama caught the picture. I didn't even know it. And she sent it to me. And I was just like, damn, my baby was young. And so this one right here is a picture of her maybe a year or two ago when I had the high rise. And yeah, man, it just means a lot to me. So whoever sent this to me is dope because they got Christian Dior right here. And this is actually like a Dior pattern. It's like a Dior pattern all the way around. So I just want to say thank you for that. But what I like even most is, if y'all want to know why, the show is a little late today, going through a little something right now. And so when I read this, I actually shed a couple of tears reading it because it just hit my heart. And it said, if I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then will you realize how special you are to me. Thank you for believing in me and showing me how to believe in myself. Thank you for consistent support. Thank you for your consistent support and endless love of being my greatest inspiration. I will always be a little girl and you will always be my hero. Love the one who needs you till the end. Your daughter, Leah Dior. And I had to, I had to pivot for a second. As I read this, whoever sent me this was so on time. Like I say, I'm just going through a little something right now. And I just been fighting through it. You know what I'm saying? My cuz came talk to me today about it. He was like, bro, you good? I'm like, yeah, I just got to fight through it. I said that because I go to therapy, one of the things I did was specialize in saying, I'm not all right. Because usually I'll be like, man, I'm all right. I'm good, man. It is what it is. I'm going to keep going. I ain't tripping. And I said, cuz I ain't all right with it. But I'm going to acknowledge that I'm not all right with it. And I'm going to allow myself to feel whatever I got to feel, but then still give it to God. Because the minute I suppress it, it allows the anger in me to take over. And if the anger in me takes over, then I'm not giving it to God. I'm trying to figure out in my head how to regulate. And I don't want to regulate. I want to give it to God because I know that God always has the best plan, even when I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Even when I don't see it. So, I was just talking to cuz. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't all right with it. You know what I'm saying? But, and I told my cousin something, man, that was real cool as we were talking. I love my cousin because we always talk. And I said, cuz as men, the world doesn't realize how we need emotional support as well. You know what I'm saying? Like as men, we always have to deal with the decisions in most cases that other people make. And then we have to just move forward. We got to keep going. And then we got to keep adjusting. You know, and now this may not be for all men, but for the ones that's really like, you know what I'm saying? Like we got to just move forward. We got to keep adjusting. We got to keep pivoting, because if we complain about it, we cry about it, we say we feel a certain kind of way about it, is why you bitching? Why you being weak? You know what I'm saying? And then we know a lot of stuff ain't in our favor, so you gotta pick and choose certain fights you gotta have, but also you just gotta be willing to say like, all right. And so for me in this season, it was, I trust you, God. I trust you, God. You know what I'm saying? So whoever sent me this, I just want you to know that I would pay you for this. I appreciate this being a gift. This is so, like this going to my house. Yeah, this coming to this not even staying in the studio. Like this coming to my house. This will be a consistent reminder of the most precious thing in my life. So I just want to tell you, like thank you for this. You don't even know, like, you know, people always tell me that, Trap, you doing this, you doing that. For me, whoever sent me this, I want you to know you did something for me with this. Like this touched me in a way that you will not believe. So I want to just tell you, like, thank you for this. So for sure, this is phenomenal. And then, was it the same thing? Yeah. So it was the same box, they doubled down, and this one says Happy Father's Day free. So it got to be somebody that know me, you know what I'm saying? And then in the inside it says, what is the biblical definition of a father? The position of authority of the father as the head of the family are expressly assumed and sanctioned in the scripture as the likeliness of that of the Almighty over his creatures. Leon, you are the epitome of a father. So this was good, and it was dope because whoever it is, they know I like the smart popcorn, right? So they got the smart popcorn on it. And then on the back of it, it has made with love, especially for Wallstreet Trapper. It got the QR code on it. And then on the front, they got me on the smart bag, right? And then it got Wallstreet Trapper cheddar. You hear me? So like, and it's a whole bag of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that, man, I will pay you for this. I'm not even gonna lie, because this, we human, bruh. And we all go through stuff, man. And so, and they got a letter on it with me on the front of it. They laminated, and it just says, I ain't gonna read it, but, you know, and it says on here, P.S., I named the pictures, you rockin', I'm rolling. LOL, I love the baby picture so much. That way she strapped to you, and the seriousness in her little face as she's saying, what's up, daddy? You rocking, I'm rolling. So, man, just thank you for this, man. That's truly, that just meant a lot to me. It's crazy because in the rap, I had a bunch of pictures of me and her on it, and Cuz brought it in here, and I told Cuz, man, get that out of here. I said, man, don't be opening that in here, man. They might got, that might be a bomb. So I just want to tell whoever that is, man, just thank you. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. I would definitely pay you for it. So, you know, that was amazing. So let's go a little further, man. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So today, man, we got a dope show ahead of us. Also, my birthday coming up, Jose. My birthday coming up, 4th of July.
Get a crowd.
Birthday coming up. Got a birthday coming up. So for my birthday, we doing something real dope. We are dropping a watch list. So definitely get on that wait list for what's going on for my birthday. I'm about to do something that's real crazy. I was telling my team out there, was like, nah, you done lost your goddamn mind. But we doing something great for my birthday. Jose gonna drop the list. It's the Wallstreet looks like us now. I mean, it's the www.trappintuesdays.com. Trap's birthday. So definitely everybody get on that list. Because it's so crazy, we only gonna do it for a limited amount of people. I had to negotiate with my team. I had to negotiate with them. I said, it's my business, yeah. Y'all don't tell me what to do with my business, dog. But so we're doing something amazing. We're doing something amazing for my birthday, man. So it's gonna be crazy. So anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's go. 2 days. So drop the link in there for that, Jose, and we'll get that. Mine is July the 4th for sure. And you know what's crazy, Jose? I've never had a birthday party. Never had a birthday party. Probably, I'm about to say something. Probably when I was young, but I didn't give it. Like, I was a kid. I'm saying, like, as I've been home and been, like, even when I was, like, as of the age of 13, I don't remember having a party.
Does celebrations count?
That ain't my party. That's a celebration. We talking about a party that's dedicated to me.
I'm just saying somebody did something for you for your birthday. That's what I was like, is there a difference?
No. When I was young, like my family would do a 4th of July get together, but it wasn't necessarily my birthday. But we would go out there and be like, oh, happy birthday, free, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, since you here.
Yeah, since you here, nigga, happy birthday, nigga. Oh, yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah. And then I hear a story like, oh, yeah, well, it was at a picnic and your mama was, you got to hear that, you know what I'm saying? It was a family reunion. That's when I was born, family reunion. She messed the family reunion up. She went into labor. You know what I'm saying? But I've never had a, now I will say that 500 keep telling me, bro, you need it. So 500 told me something gangster. He said, bro, you don't really realize how many people, because you show so much, like, bro, you support everybody, but you never give us a chance to support you and show you love. He consistently tells me that. He consistently tells me you need to let people show you love, bro. Like, stop. He always said, get the street nigga shit out you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go a little further, man. We went into something, bro, but let's go. All right, let's go, man. Episode 98, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. All right, word on the street, man. So the Dow Jones was down today. The NASDAQ was up today. And the S&P was up today, hitting all-time highs. Hitting all-time highs. Now, here's something I wrote down. I've been writing down a lot of stuff. I wrote down some stuff that I want to talk about today. And this was dope, Jose. Did I put it here? Boom, boom, boom. I wrote down some stuff. Okay, watch this. So I wrote this down. No, that ain't it. All right, so inside the Patreon, I wrote it down. So inside the Patreon, Jose, I had told him that a while back, I said the 5,300 S&P 500 number and the 17,000 NASDAQ number should be the new norm, right? It should be the thing that we look at. And as of today, the S&P was close to 5,400, and we got up to like 17.2 in the NASDAQ. Now, here's something I want to tell my Patreon, and we're going to talk about it today. Of course, Apple has done something today that it hasn't done in quite some time, which was lead the market. It led the market today, right? Apple is and it wasn't NVIDIA. It was Apple. But also Apple broke the $200 mark, something it has never done, right? It has never done that. Being as though so you got to think about it because it done split so many times. So it has done it, but based on how it's splitting and what it will be worth now, if that makes sense, right? Like a watch this, $200 Apple price now gave it a $3.1 trillion market cap, right? Like NVIDIA had done surpassed it. But what I love about what Apple did, and y'all know, I told y'all, like, yes, Apple was, it had been striving for growth. So I want to tell my Patreon this. We got some Apple calls coming. And the reason why we got some Apple calls coming is because we have now initiated growth. They have found, and that was, remember, if we talked about, we'll get into it today, the one thing I kept saying is Apple is a solid, it's going to always be a solid company, but we got to find a way to engage in the growth of the brand. We're going to talk about it today. They have found something to wrap around a growth story. They have found something to wrap around a growth story, and because of that, we've seen the stock do something that it hasn't done. It was up 12% today. It hasn't done that in, I was like, whoa, let me see. Matter of fact, it was up, was it $12? $14 today. It hadn't done that in, like, I can't tell you the last time Apple had a $14 day. You feel me? But it's also something I had told people for a minute. I was like, yo, Apple moves like in some bizarre ways. Like, it'll be dead forever. It will move sideways forever, and then it will, boom. And then once it catches, it catches. And so they've built a growth story around that. We definitely going to get into that tonight. We definitely need to talk about that. But just know if you're in the Patreon group, we have some Apple calls on the way because we have found growth. Y'all know I love growth. And this ain't nothing but a juice. This ain't got none of that. All right, let's go a little further to it. All right, so here's our heat check, under 1%. Now, here's what I like. Here's what I like right here. Remember, well, some of y'all may be new, but I said something. I said that for me, when the market has at least 400,000 or more calls than puts, I like that. Right? So we have 3.7 million calls and 3.2 million puts. I like that. PC ratio, put the call ratio of 0.87. If you don't know anything, 1 or over means we're bearish. 0.87. I'm not mad at that. Let's go a little further to it. Let's go a little further. All right, here's our heat map for the day. Apple up 7%. Bling, 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 bling. Print money. All right, we got Apple, we got Microsoft giving me 1%. AVGO giving us 1%. ANET, that's a sleeper. ANET is a sleeper. ANET is a sleeper. Cadence Designs. AMAT, where my people at in AMAT? Where my AMAT? Where my people in the Patreon and we in that AMAT play? Crazy. Let's see. O'Reilly's. Auto Parts. O'Reilly gave us a splurge today. Let's see. NVIDIA down 0.7. I see you service now. Okay. I like it. Let's go a little further to it. Wow, what's in there? Wow. All right, so here's our Fear and Greed Index. Now, check it out. Fear and Greed Index, we are at neutral still. I'm not mad at neutral because in neutral, we still get to print money. You feel me? We still get to print money, Jose. All right, let's go a little further. Let's get into it. Recession portfolio, we got to show the people the money. All right, we got to show them the money, Jose. Jose, we can't talk trapping tools without showing the people the money. All right, let's get into it. So I got to show y'all this because there's something important I should have showed y'all in here, but it didn't. Jose, why our internet acting up?
Yes, that's what I've been fighting.
You been fighting it over there?
I think that's what happened with that daggone link.
With the link? It may be. All right, so let's get into it. So, Tudor, let's get into it. All right, there we go. All right, so year to date from the options portfolio, we've realized, I want y'all to see this, realized gains. Switch that slide to it. Go to the next slide. All right, because get my goddamn account number off the thing. What the fuck am I doing? All right, so realized gains, we had $1 million in realized gains, and then we had 1.2 million in unrealized gains. So this year alone in the market, we printed about 2.2 million. 2.2 million. We printed 2.2 million. We took out $1 million, but we didn't take it out to put it in our pocket. That $1 million went right back into creating other positions. Remember, I told y'all we don't take no money out the market. And the reason why we don't take no money out the market is because we want to turn positions into profits and turn profits into bigger positions. Right? So, all right, let's talk about it. All right, so for the people that's in the AMAT play, that's my Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon, let's rock. Let's talk about it right quick. So today the AMAT call printed $3,000. We have a total of $29,000. We up 64%. Amazon, $37 down, but we up $1,200. The other Amazon call is down. AVGO, that play is definitely turning around. It printed $3,000 a day. We got one more AVGO call, it's down 6, but it printed 3 today. That's good. General Electric is down to 1,800, but we printed 6,700. GEVO, that's been going back and forward. Google, all right, let's talk about that one, Jose. The Google play, we are up 27,000, but I got to get out of that play. Yes. The reason why I got to get out of the Google play is because it expires June 21st. Now, anything that happens wrong, because I'm so close, it goes against me. So I got to get out of that play now while I'm up. And on that play, Jose, I am up 287%. I have 9 contracts. So I might get out of that one in the morning. But then we got another Google play.
Did you say it goes against you?
Yeah, all right, that's good, Jose. I'm glad you asked that. So here's what happens. So we're inside of the 30-day window. So anytime you get inside of the 30-day window, if something negative happens, it speeds up what it does. It intensifies it, and it's harder for me to get it back. So if, let's say I wake up in the morning and Google is down, then because I'm so close to the expiration date, what it might be down 3 weeks ago will intensify because I'm so close to the expiration date. And it'll take me that much more to get it back. I don't want to fight that. I'm inside my 30 days. I should have been out to play, but I kept seeing the market was turning. So I was like, I'm going to just let it go. But in the morning, I'm going to get out of that play. All right. I go a little further to it. One more. We missing one. There you go. There go my dog. All right. So in the second Google play, we up 44,000. We up 102%. And in that one, Jose, we got 25 contracts. Now, by law, I reached my 102%. We up 44,000. We printed 3,800 today. I need to sell half of it. And the reason why I need to sell half of it is because I need to now take my initial principal out, put that back in my pocket, and let the house do what it do. If you are in the Patreon, that is what we do. We get our 100%, we sell half, and then we let the market money make us some more money. We call them money babies. You with me? All right. Next, Eli Lilly. Eli Lilly printed $1,400 for us today. We up $48,000 today. That one is up 71%. We have 8 contracts in that. All right. All right, then we got the first meta play. Well, this is actually the second meta play. So I got this meta play after I made the first one. So here we go. Let's talk about that. The 505 call was the first meta play, right? We did this, well, in this section right here. We got it 2 weeks before earnings. Earnings came. They actually had a good report, but the stock sunk on low guidance. It went from 5 something, and it ran all the way down to like 412. At 412, we got in another play. We got into this 435 play. The 435 play is up $70,000. We made $5,500 today on it. It's up 79%, right? So that one good. The 505 play was down as much as 50 grand. Yep. So watch this. So me and DC Young Fly was in this play. Me, DC Young Fly, and Chad. Fly got on my damn nerves. You hear me? When I say Fly got on my, that's my dog though. And you know what I like about it? Like, I think what's really cool about me and Fly, like, I don't ask him to, I don't ask him to post me for clout. You know, I don't ask him to, man, could you post that you made this for me? Could you? Me, Fly, and Chad done been in about 8 plays, 9 plays. Chad be like, nigga, you got me thinking I really know what I'm doing with this shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, it's all good. But I don't ask them to, man, post me so the world can, Fly, you got 5,000, 5 million followers. Man, post me so the, I don't care. My dog's making money. I'm cool with that. I can live with that. So, but Fly was getting on my goddamn nerves behind this Facebook play. The 505 play, every day, every other day, Fly would text me and be like, man, what we gonna do about Facebook? I say, Fly, we not gonna do nothing. I say, hold on to it, Fly. So Fly hit me like 3 days later. Then he sent me the screenshot. Man, so I could see how much he down. So I sent him my screenshot. Fly, you down 3,000. I'm down 42,000. It's all right, Fly. I say, just hold. I say, that's why we bought time. But he was used to day trade. And I had to tell him the day trade method and the way that we trade is completely different. You know, we come up with our formula, we put our position in, and if it goes against us and nothing changed, we add on a new position, right? That's the reason why having the right strike prices are so important. So I got to call him and say, you feel a little better now, dog? Right? So that Facebook play is churning for us right now. We good. The Netflix play is cranked out $1,800 a day. We up 10 grand. That play is up 20%. The ServiceNow play is kind of weird because it'll be up crazy and then it'll go down crazy. I like it. It is so, I like the way it moves. I like the way it moves. It moves amazing. Let's see. All right, so next, here's the one that everybody wants to know about. We got 3 NVIDIA plays. So let's get into that. So the first play we got in was so this was a $1,000 call. All right, and I want y'all to see this so we can explain this. I should have circled it for y'all. So as you can see, the first NVIDIA play is a $100 call on here for December 2024. But initially before the split, it was a $1,000 call. But because they did a 9-to-1 stock split, my strike price changed, and watch this, my contracts changed. So instead of me having, now I'm still up 156%. That didn't change, but I had 8 contracts, and now I got 80. You feel me? Because they did a 9-to-1 split, instead of me having 8 contracts, now I got 80. Instead of the strike price being 1,000, it done went back to 100. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, 10-to-1 split. Yeah, so you got 9 for every one. Yep. So then we had the $86 call. That was an $860. It was an $860 call. That one we up 130,000. We are up 196%. And in that one we had 5 contracts. Now we got 50 contracts. You feel me? We went from 5 to 50 because of the split. And I'm saying it so they can understand what's going on. All right, and the next one we got is my $1 million play. This got to be my $1 million play. All right, go one more to it. Yep, right here. So the January 17, 2025 play. This is my $1 million play. It has to be.
What is it got to hit in order for it to be a
It has to hit 135. It has to hit 135. Don't stalk my play. Do not stalk my play. Do not stalk my play. Let my play, don't do me like they just did Roaring Kitty. You know what I'm saying? They were stalking his play, and now he out of here. Well, he ain't out of here, but you know.
What's stalking the play though?
Watching it for me. Watching it for me. So now I done told you 135 would get me to $1 million. So stalk. Now you like, ooh, is that DM? It can. It's bad luck. It's bad freaking luck to stalk my goddamn on play. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Trap, is that 130? Don't leave it alone.
135?
135. If it hits 135, that will give me what I need to get $1 million out of one play. Huh? Percentages. Why you looking like that? That's that gangster shit, huh? That's that gangster shit. That's that gangster shit. So that play is up, let's see. So, okay, so it was a $900 call. So I got this play when I sold everything to go back and get into this play. We had a $900 call. We got it at $797. We put a $900 call in for January. All right? We had 31 contracts. We got 310 contracts. We had 31 contracts. Because of the 10-to-1 split, we now have 310 contracts. That play right now is worth 1.1 million. It's worth $1,180,325. Right? That's what it's worth. If I cashed out now. But I'm not cashing out now. I am not cashing out now. I need 135. And that play, as you can see, as of right now, I have generated $736,412. That's all profit. $736,412, and don't forget my 43 cents. It's all profit. Right? It's all profit. That's going to be my $1 million play. Now, of course, I could have stuck to the rules. My rules was once I get 100%, sell half. I'm not going to lie to you. I had a goal in mind. And my goal was, if you think about it, I already have $1 million in the, I already have $1 million. If you add the 736.14 plus the 130.272 plus the 146.563, I've already made just the $1 million right there. You feel me? I've already made the $1 million right there. But that ain't how I want it. That ain't how I want it. I want it in one play. That's how we want it. All right, so after that, we got another play we put in. I can't tell y'all what that is because it ain't been enough time. That one is down 489. Then we got the two QQQ plays. They doing good. The last one we put in a month ago, so y'all can see that one. And then this last play right here was the one we just put in a week ago, or a week ago, is up 2,100. So if you're in a Patreon, salute to that. The XLK was the free play I put on. I did that one on Instagram. And my Patreon family said, don't worry about it, Trap. they ain't gonna do it anyway. One person hit me, and then we got the XLY play. I see somebody in the chat said, take profits, man. So I'm not taking profits on that play. And the reason why I'm not taking profits is because I'm about to say something that's really gonna throw people off. Even though the game prints money, I no longer play this part of the game for money. It's a sport at this point to me. I do it now to accomplish shit, to show people that shit can get accomplished. You feel me? And I don't play it from a scarcity mindset. I know what the game is capable of. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know that play can be $1 million play. It may take me till December. Who knows? But it can be $1 million play. You feel me? And I don't have to say, if it goes the other way, I don't gotta be like, damn, bro, I was right there. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, bet. The goal is to get $1 million out of one play. That's my goal, and the reason why that's my goal is because I have not seen anyone on Instagram yet do it in one play. You saw it?
It was on that don't count.
What, it was crypto?
No, it was stocks, but it was a day trade.
It was a day trade? That's even gangster. Who did that?
It was a couple, I can't say the name.
Oh, that was crazy. I ain't never see that. What?
We ain't saying their name.
Man, for what? They did it. Niggas say my name all the time. It's somebody that's on Instagram?
Yeah, Mike
Oh, yeah, white dude? Oh, yeah.
No, like I was saying, you beat everybody.
Yeah, so I won't do that. I won't do that. I want to be able to say, yo, here's, boom. So anyway, let's go a little further to it. Show the buy and hold, so to it. All right, so the buy and hold, y'all can see right now, we are up 35% on the buy and hold. That was the options. Here's the buy and hold play. This one cracked $1 million a week ago. So we cracked $1 million in the buy and hold. So this year in the buy and hold, so far we're up 35%. We have printed 269,000 from the buy and hold. That means buying it, holding it. Buying it, holding it. All right, let's go a little further to it. All right, here's the buy and hold plays, the Allstate play. I think I'm about to buy a little more to Allstate. I think I got time with that. Costco still doing what Costco do. Centez, Deckers, EME still doing good. FICO, Eli Lilly, Meta, NVIDIA, PWR, and VRTX are the 11 positions that we have. I'll tell y'all all the time, less is more. Less is more. So this will be our 4th year in a row beating the market if everything goes the way it's supposed to go. And that was something else I wanted to show. I wanted to show people that we can do 2 things at one time. The first thing was beat the market consistently. And the second thing was print a lot of money in the options game. And so that was another thing that I wanted to do that I didn't see nobody doing. I wanted to beat the market and then consistently, double digits from buy and hold, because people always say that the goal shouldn't be to beat the market. The hell you lying? The hell you lying? Why am I doing this if my goal ain't to beat the market? Right? So I wanted to beat the market and I wanted to print money in the options market. So 3 years in a row, we did it. 2022, 2023, 2024. And we want to consistently doing it. Each year we get it by a larger margin and we print more money. So salute to that. Again, if you want to be in that Patreon, anytime I make a play inside the Patreon, I let it be known. Just coming to Patreon, you got to be in the top 2 tiers to get the options plays, but also turn notifications on, but also I am not a day trader. So you may go a week without getting a trade, but I'm still gonna make my post in the group. You may go 2 weeks without getting a trade. That's okay. But I have never went a whole month without trade, putting some plays in, unless we was in like a deep, like August last year, September and October, we came in late, we went 6 weeks without a play. So that's, let me see, somebody said, the hell you lying. What am I lying about? Did I say that? Oh yeah, they said, that's what I said, huh? I said that. When I said, if the goal, people say the goal ain't to beat the market, and I said, the hell you lying? Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's what had it. Cause it was, yeah. That is the goal. The goal is to beat the market. That should be the goal. Like, why are you doing this if you ain't? The goal is to, no, the goal is to beat the market. That's what we looking for. You feel me? I hate when, but you know who made that up? Older white people that been in the market forever. The older men that been in the market. I'm not saying nothing against white people or black people in this, because let's just be real. Let's put the elephant out there. The stock market has been an old white man game for a long time, dog. Let's just put that out there, right? We ain't got to hide behind that, right? And so they're the ones that set the rules. And you know why they say the goal shouldn't be to beat the market? Because they are cushioning the fact that they're going to take your money with all them fees and not beat the market. 2 and 20. That's the standard. 20% charge, 2% of the profit. 2% management. 20. I thought it was doing it the other way. I thought they were charging 20% and 2% on the profit.
No, 2% management fees and 20% profit. Yeah, they be it.
20% on a profit. That is bizarre. That is bonkers.
Bobby be doing 3%, 30 on the show.
I know. I remember Buffett said the 2 and 20. He was like, yo, he not, because Buffett don't charge 2 and 20 for Berkshire. He don't charge nothing. He charge no management fee. That's what made him so cold-blooded. Buffett don't charge a management fee. He only charge on a profit. Yeah, he don't charge on a management. He don't charge you a management fee. He only charges you on the return. I think he charged 20. You're right, because he charges 20 on the return. He charges 20 on the return.
3,400 in the chat.
Oh, we got 3,400 people in the chat, man. We print money. 3,400 people in the chat. So, Jose, let's make sure we drop 2 things. Let's make sure we drop the Patreon, but also to the 3,400 people in the chat, we want to salute y'all. My birthday is coming up in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so make sure you get on this list, because once this goes, it is gone. All right, let's get into it. If y'all in the Patreon and you print money, throw some fire in the chat, man. Let's throw some fire in the chat. If you're in the Patreon, you getting money, throw some fire in the chat for sure. All right, let's get to some stock talk, Jose. Let's get into some stock talk. All right, let's talk about this right quick. The value in the semis. So what I did was I did a little breakdown, and I saw that as we get into these semiconductors, here's what we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of semiconductor companies come into play. And so one of the things that's important for us to see that a semiconductor is producing is through the ROIC annual. So we saw that NVIDIA is killing it. And then MPWR, KLAC, SMCI, LRCX, AMAT, Texas Instrument, TSM, ON Semiconductor, and QCOM. These who are giving you the better returns for the semiconductor race. Now, I want y'all to notice who you don't see up there. I want you to notice who you don't see up there. Can we say it in the chat who they don't see up there? Who we don't see up there? We don't see AMD up there. Oh, all the people getting money in it. Let's go. Oh, that's the Flame Gang. Flame Gang. Flame Gang. You know what I'm saying? Flame Gang. We getting money in that Patreon for sure. So come join it, man. So who do you don't see up there? And we looking at return on invested capital. This is a good way to see who's printing money, how they printing money. We don't see AMD up there. And here's what I want to tell people. I have nothing against AMD. I have nothing against Lisa Sue. I'm in this game for returns. I'm not in this game to fall in love with nobody. Right? Like people like, I'm in love with it. Like, I don't care about that. I'm in this game for returns. And if we look at the fundamentals of AMD, the fundamentals of that company do not match up. This is why, and I'm not saying you haven't made money on them, but the reason why you haven't seen me in an AMD call, the reason why you haven't seen me in an AMD buy and hold is because we always go with quality. If you're in a Patreon, you notice, anytime I make a play, it's quality. And if it's not, I'll tell you, it's a little, don't do this because it's a gamble right here, right? I rarely do that because we have a better chance at making money with quality, right? This game is not a speculation game. It is a game that should be based off data, and data should be the sole purpose of why you're making a play. This is also why what I do and day trading is two completely different things. Two completely different things. Because a day trader doesn't care about quality, they only care about the patterns that they see. So a day trader will trade a Pepsi, they will trade a AT&T, they will trade a Ford, they will trade a GME, they will trade a GM. They will trade bad companies because they see the pattern that they're looking for. I have nothing against that. Let me say that. I have not a thing against that because there are a million strategies to make money in the market. The thing is, you have to find a strategy that works well for you. For me, that didn't align with my strategy. So us doing deep swings and us doing leaps, that worked with our strategy because it gave us the ability to pick quality companies that move a particular way and that has a consistent, solid, fundamental approach. I hope that made sense to everybody. I hope that made sense. Right? I hope that made sense. Because that's how we play the game. So again, there's day traders that will trade Pepsi, they will trade AMD, and they will make money. They will trade Ford. They will make money. They will trade Alibaba. You know, they'll make money because they see the patterns that they're looking for. Salute to them. For me, I only put companies in the chamber that have great management, that have great ROICs, that have great returns, right? So that's why in the options masterclass, we have a whole formula. And the formula is strategic, specific, meticulous. But that formula curates 100% return. Not all the time, but on average, we can get 100%. If you're in a Patreon and you've gotten 100% return on average, give me some fire in the chat. If you're in a Patreon and you playing the options game with me, if you've averaged 100% on your plays, on average, put some fire in the chat. You feel me? What we do? All right, let's go a little further. All right, watch this. Now, this was amazing right here. All right, the changing of the guards. NVIDIA is up 150% year to date. It's now worth more than many well-known companies combined. Look on the chat, because we the fireman. Fire for fireman. We got that fire, we hollering. Come on, man. You feel me? One of the things we did on the Patreon was we spoiled them. But it ain't that. You know what we really did? Jose, you know what we really did? We moved old beliefs. We didn't allow the old beliefs to get in the way of the new life. That's what we did, Jose. We moved some financial furniture around. Right? We made them set a new standard. Trap, we want 100%, bro. We want 100% on this option play, Trap. That's what we used to now. So what happens is, watch this. So when people come on their Patreon, they be like, Trap, man, where the ones that we can afford? I be like, yo, you probably, like all my trades gonna cost you probably between $700 to bare minimum $700 to $1,000. But the crazy part is the return you get on it is crazy, right? And so what happens is, one of the guys told me one day, he said, Trap, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, stop putting them other plays in there. You like, stop putting them Fastenals and them Uber, stop putting them plays in there. Cause I know why you doing it. Stop it. I was like, man, what you talking about? Stop it. He's like, bro, like, play the game. Play the game. On live, he told me this. He said, bro, like, stop putting them play. I know why you doing that. Stop that, bro. Like, let's do what we do. I was like, you got me, dog. He's like, stop doing it, bro. And I thought about it. Most of my losses came because I was. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. He was like, bro, stop doing that. Like, I've been in there with you for a year, and like I know stop doing that. I was like, all right, dog, you right, dog. Like, stop doing that, bro. Like, play the game how you play the game. Play the game how you been playing the game with us, dog. Cause we rocking with you, but we see what you doing. The people who been with you for a year, like, we see, stop it. I was just like, damn, that's cold-blooded, dog. You feel me? Like, stop it, dog. I was like, all right, bro. So, think about this. Pfizer, McDonald's, Disney. Let me ask you a question. Which one of these portfolios would you pick? 2.7 trillion, you would get Pfizer, McDonald's, Disney, Netflix, Chevron, Costco, and Meta. 2.7 trillion portfolio, you would get Bank of America, Tesla, and Amazon. 2.69 portfolio, you would get Walmart and Google. Or would you just take the Nvidia by itself? That's big. And you can't mix it up. Jose, let's put this in the chat. Nvidia by itself is A. Walmart, Google is B. Bank of America, Tesla, Amazon is C. And then put, so just put the initial. I don't know how you would do it, but let's go A, B, C, D, Jose. Yep. Nvidia by itself is A. Walmart, Google is B. Bank of America, Tesla, Amazon, C. And then the rest is D. Which one would they take, Jose? This is gonna be good. And don't forget, Apple and Microsoft is, Apple was,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
Nvidia was chucking at it. It passed it.
I really need this money.
It was chucking at it. They came back today and was like, nah, dog. Like, I'm still that guy. I'm still him. So which one would they pick, Jose? Which one got the best?
Maybe it's still cutting, and then the rest, D is coming up.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. Netflix, Costco, and Meta, that ain't a bad portfolio. I don't like McDonald's, I don't like Disney, I don't like Pfizer, but I'm not mad at the Chevron, Costco. I call the rest of them like lanyard. Like the McDonald's, Pfizer, Disney, they just threw them in. Right? I don't like C because I don't like Bank of America. But I like the Tesla, Amazon. Again, that would be lanyard. But I'm going to be real with you. B is solid. B is solid because you got the number one retailer in the game and you got the number one digital ad marketer in the game. People will flock to Walmart regardless. Their location moat is insane. And Google will consistently, like, if I had to get the most bang for my buck, I would probably say B. I'm not mad at A at all. Like, I would rock with A. That would be like, yep, give me A. Like, are we good? But to me, if I had to pick one outside of A, I would go B for sure.
B, second to last place.
Wow. So what we got? Let me see the numbers. What's the numbers?
48% say NVIDIA.
48% say NVIDIA.
23% everybody else.
Mmm.
And then Walmart, Google, 15%, well, 16% now. And then Bank of America and them, 14. They fighting, but you know NVIDIA is NVIDIA.
Yeah, we know we can't. I wouldn't mind B, bruh. Like if I had to, all right, what do I would not take, here's why. I wouldn't take all of the rest because I don't like the mixture, right? I feel like we could have got better quality, right? I'm not mad at C. The problem I have with C is the people don't want to get Elon, they fighting behind giving Elon his money. And that's an issue. They playing with that man money. Don't do that. You agreed to something, y'all signed the contract, let me get my bread. I think B is just perfectly positioned to win.
So you can do two.
I will go, you can only pick one?
Oh, you only pick one.
You're gonna pick one.
So B, you have to say B.
I'm not saying B.
I think that B is
I'm saying if I couldn't pick A,
more stability.
I would go with B for, you feel me? All right, let's go a little further. All right, Apple's dominance dominated. AI now means Apple intelligence. I wrote that, I came up with that. AI now means Apple intelligence in my mind. Watch this. So Apple hit an all-time high today. We know that. Broke the $200 mark, shot up to $207. But here's what I also believe. And I had wrote this down. This was so clutch. Look what I wrote down, Sean. I wrote down, think about what Apple does, right? Apple has never said we have to be the first anything. They've never said that, right? Apple have never been the company that says we're gonna beat you to the market with an idea. What Apple has always said was, we will perfect the idea. Think about it. They've never said we are going to be first to the market. What people don't know is Apple wasn't the first touchscreen phone. They weren't the touchscreen phone. I remember being in a halfway house before Apple dropped the touchscreen, huh? There was this other company, because I used to call her my sister, her name was Shay. She had this phone, it came with a pencil, and it was touchscreen. I was like, yo, what, huh?
IBM Simon personal computer.
When it came out?
1992. 1992.
We had BlackBerry.
It's a touchscreen phone, smartphone. Considered the first touchscreen phone.
But I remember her name was Shay. Remember Shay was in Baton Rouge. She was from New Orleans. This was my dog. She bought me some shoes when I first came on. And I remember Shay had this phone, and it was touchscreen. I was like, yo, what the hell is this? And it had a little pin on it. And I was like, yo, that shit can, like, how you touching the screen like that? That blew my mind. I was like, how the hell you touching the screen like that? It was before the iPhone. But watch this. Let me see.
I don't remember that one.
Let me see.
She had that palm. That joke was the exclusive.
Nah, that wasn't it. That shit a dope. That's a dope dealer phone, my nigga. That shit a dope dealer phone, nigga. That's a dope dealer phone, my nigga. That shit from 2000. Nah, that's New Jack City, my nigga. You tripping, you hear me? This is it right here. It was a Nokia phone.
Oh, the Nokia.
Yep, it was the Nokia. It was like a Nokia something, like a Nokia Touch. I'm telling you shit. I was like, what is that? Right? But I remember Apple perfected it. Right? But watch this. I wrote something down, so it made me go back and think. Think about this. The MP3 was out before iTunes. The iPod. MP3 was out first. What did Apple do though? Perfected it. So Apple has never been. Now I want to put the Apple Android. I don't want to deal with that. Right? They don't have that has always been their thing. We never have to be first to the market because the first to the market makes the most mistakes. Think about it. Android has Google dropped the folding phone 6 times. It's fire, but they keep having to do what? Oh, let's take it back. Let's take it back. Damn, we got to take it back. Right? And then once you create the proof of concept and you bring it to the marketplace and you see it, Apple will be like, bet, got it. Now I'm going to perfect it. And here's why. Because they have more resources than anybody else. Now, here's the one thing that Google has been amazing at, and this is the one thing they fail at. Google is amazing at proof of concept, but they are horrible at delivery. They have been amazing at proof of concept. They have been horrible at delivery. So again, with the folding phone, you feel me? But what Apple has done is, so watch this. Everybody kept saying like, Apple cannot, they are innovation. Everybody else was talking about AI. What does Apple do? They wait. They see what the playing field is. And I can almost guarantee you with this layout they just did, they just stopped about 200 IPO companies from coming to market. Because what they did, all right, I wrote down some stuff. All right. They revamped Siri's digital assistants, which responds to voice and text with AI smarts. Then they brung in the man who created OpenAI and did a deal with him. So now, watch this. ChatGPT is now integrated into the iPhone. Oh my God. This is game changing. He's integrated it. It will be integrated now into the iPhone. He's increased the GPT. Then they took it a little further. Siri can do apps, emails, calendar photos, and summarize web pages and transcript phone calls. Next level. You can now, watch this. You can give somebody your phone. Let's say you bruh, you know how you give people your phone and you be hiding stuff and all that? You can give somebody your phone and restrict what they can see on the phone. You can give somebody your phone, like here, babe, here, you want to see my phone here, you can take it. And you can restrict.
Right, back in the day, you'd be like.
Instead of being like, what you looking at? Man, why you going into that? You don't even trust me. Why you don't trust me? You don't even got the.
He gonna come out with that when I'm good, man.
That's good. It's good for your ass. Mr. In Love.
When I needed it.
But now, bro, you could give somebody your phone and restrict what they can open. Insane. I could give you the phone and not worry about you opening the app, baby. I got to delete nothing. Why that don't open? I don't know. The app down. The app down. You feel me? The app down. Bruh, I promise you, everything, here's what they did. Everything that a company would, so here's how IPOs work. When something new comes to market, I'm not IPOs, startup companies. Here's how they work. When a new thing comes to market, the number one thing that companies do is sit back and say, how can I create a service that improves what they're missing? Let me tell you something that I thought about, Jose. So lately I've been traveling with suits, right? And I'm pissed off that I always have to like fold my suit, right? I'm pissed off. I'm like, damn, bro, like I hate, like this is a Tom Ford suit, right? Like I've prided myself in going buy these Tom Ford suits, getting them custom, getting them how I want them. You feel me? So now I gotta fold the goddamn suit. I don't like that, right? Even though it don't really hinder the suit, it's the idea. This is a Tom Ford suit. It should not be folded. I've put it in the cleaners. It has been done right. And I hate the fact that I gotta fold it and because I don't want it dragging. So in my mind, I was like, you know what I should come up with? I should come up with a suitcase for suits. So I'm searching. I don't see it. Everything is the fold the suit up. And I'm like, okay, what if I can make a 30-inch where you fold the pants? I'm like, yo, that would be amazing. You could put 2 suits in it, right? It may be a little tall, but you could put 2-3 suits in it. Huh? You gotta check it. That's all right. But guess what? Your suit ain't wrinkled.
No, I'm with it. Most of them are
I don't, why? You got a high suit. This is for people that buy up top tier suits. You got a certain, watch this, you have a certain customer in line like American Express. You feel me? You got a certain custom, American Express ain't for everybody. American Express caters to certain, we're not Visa. Now, this ain't talking bad on nobody. But what happens is people got to start realizing that there's a product for every tier. Like there's people that buy Movados, and then there are people that say, you know what? I've upgraded to a Rolex. And then there are people that upgrade and say, you know what? Now I go with the Patek. You feel what I'm saying? There's people that buy art, and then there's people that buy Vincent van Gogh, Picasso. It's a different level. Everybody can buy art, but only a few people gonna buy Van Gogh. Only a few people gonna buy Rembrandt. Come on, boy, I know a little something, boy. Stop playing me over here, boy. A Rembrandt. Come on, cut. Ain't no about that. So I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, I could make a suit thing for suits. Come on, man, that's $1 billion idea. Come on. Now they're gonna try to copy my idea. It's all good. I gave y'all that. Alley-oop, y'all. All right, anyway, Apple has now found growth in the market, and I truly believe that this is the thing that they needed. And the dope part about it is they didn't get on a call and just AI. They got on a show and showed the exuberance of how the growth will look and how the phone will change. And they also upgraded the Vision Pro. This is insane. An Apple stock a day keeps the poverty away. We're not doing that. Don't do that, Jose. Don't do that. All right, let's go. Let's go a little further, man. All right, so I want y'all to find something here a lot of people cannot, they have problems with. Trap, I can't find a broker. I did something today on the phone, on a live, Jose, that was amazing. Look what I did today on the live. So people was on the live saying, man, say, Trap, man, my Charles Schwab down. Man, my Charles Schwab ain't working. Right? They on the app crying. They on the live complaining. Look what I did. I said, bro, the people not trying to take y'all money. Let me show you, for example, why they're not trying to take y'all money. I got on the phone, the smartphone, the one that people don't do smart shit with. I got on the phone and I Googled Charles Schwab. Now, I got the people. And then right under it said Charles Schwab customer support. That's what it said. Here's the number. I called the number. The phone rung 5 times. I'm on speaker. I got 750 people on the live. The thing said, if you are looking to open an account, press 1. If you are a returning client with an account, press 2. If you are a institutional investor, press 3. So I followed the prompts. I followed the prompt. I fell under the press 2 prompt. It's the prompt I fell under. So I pressed 2, boop. And it says, all of our customer service reps are occupied right now. Your wait time is 0 minutes. So I didn't get impatient when they told me all of the customer service reps were occupied. I didn't hang up the phone and say, man, the people ain't got nobody. Because the next word after that said, the current wait time is 0. 0 minutes. That means before the lady finished saying that, a human voice came on and said, how you doing? This is Ernie from Charles Schwab Customer Support. How can I help you, please? It took 5 minutes. I said, Ernie, how you doing today, brother? He said, I'm doing fine. How can I help you? Mr. Howard, right? Of course. Of course. Huh?
Number attached, though.
Huh?
I know when I called Delta.
No, we're not talking Delta.
I know. I'm saying my medallion status get me through fast.
But here's the thing. My number attached to the account. But guess what? My account ain't, bro, listen to me. I want people to understand this, bro. I want you to understand this.
I got to fight for the people.
No. Let me help you something. Please understand this. The 3-something million in that account, bro, that ain't nothing to them people, dog. Bro, that is this much to them people. That shit is a lot to us because we don't got the big vision. The people got 100 million, 200 million. That 3 million, all right, that don't, because here's the thing. It ain't about the wait time. It ain't about the account. You know what they're about? They're about representing their product. They're about representing their product. So here's what I said. I said, hey, how you doing, Ernie? Listen, man, I know the site been down a little bit today. I was having a couple problems. I tried to log on earlier on my phone. I couldn't do it. He said, did you try the computer? I said, you know what? I didn't because I usually be on my phone because I'm moving around. But I'll try. He said, but look, I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like all of the issues have been taken care of. I said, are you sure? He said, yes, all of the issues, we fixed them. We did have some problems this morning earlier, but we got those taken care of. But just in case, you can, when you get home, because you say you're not home right now, try your computer, or you can try your phone and get right back to me. This was on the live. This was on the live. So all I'm saying is there's a customer service line for a reason. The people represent a product. Everybody use the customer service. So when you asking me, Trap, man, which broker is the best? Let's do this. Get on to Google. What is the best broker for a beginner?
Or go on to YouTube. Let them talk to you about it.
What is the best broker for a beginner? And guess what Google gonna do? Spit out about 10 of them. Guess what else they gonna do? They're going to compare them for you. The reason why this one is better is because it is. The reason why this one is better if you're a beginner trader, use this one. If you're a beginner, use this one. If you're looking for charts, use this one. If you're more technical, use this one. If you like to do this, use this one. If you want to invest overseas, use this one. But guess what? If you don't like none of them, guess what you can do? Call customer service. Hey, I'm new to the market. I'm looking at Charles Schwab, and I'm looking at you all compared to international brokers. As a new investor, I just want to know what makes you all better than Charles Schwab. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to spill the beans on why they better. You know why? Because it's their job to sell you some dope. It's their job to sell you the dope. The problem is, watch this, Jose. The problem is we like to buy the product, go home, open the box, throw the instructions away. And wonder why we got 6 screws left. What them screws for?
That's me. You trying to put it together based off the picture.
You looking at the picture. Nah, they don't go right there. Let me see. Man, these people not make no instructions. Now you got that thing up and it's wobbling. What them other 6 screws for?
Them extras.
Or they gave us extra. This just ain't, no. Like the airplane said, this is a fully packed plane. Ain't no extra, dog. Use all the screws, bruh.
We don't even believe when they say that. Like, y'all lying. I'm about to move my seat.
Bro, why? Bro, I was like, bro, why don't we just... Anyway, let's go a little further. All right, stop right here, Tootie. So, if you're looking for a good broker, because we on Trappin' Tuesday, because it's my goal to help y'all find the right broker. It's my goal. I told you, I'm taking responsibility to make sure that y'all are in the right position. So let's walk through this for a second. First, finding a good broker. Bun. Check if the broker holds the required license from your local financial regulatory authority to operate. Right? Customer support. Ensure accessibility. Customer support. Preferably 24/7. Trap. Why you don't like Robinhood? Because they ain't got no customer support. And I got too much money, and when shit go wrong, I need to be able to call somebody, and they need to hear, not email me. They need to hear the tonality. Yeah, they need to hear. They need to hear the bass. When I say, y'all got me fucked up, where my money at? They need to hear that. They need to understand.
Negative 42 billion.
You feel me? Hey, listen. Say, let me tell y'all something. First, let me say this right quick. Free and fees and charges. You need to know a trustworthy broker should provide you with transparent information about their fees. Compare these fees with those of the competitors and ensure there are no hidden additional fees. Listen, I'm just saying, hey, this person charges me this fuss for this. This person charging me this fuss for this. What makes y'all better than them? Yo, this is not hard, y'all. Like, we cannot hold on to the fact that I don't really know how to do that stock stuff. It's a lot of stuff that you ain't know how to do, but you learn how to do it. So let me give y'all a situation of something that happened to me yesterday. And I thought about something, and I'm not saying this as a joke right here. A couple years ago, there was a little dude that killed himself behind a glitch on Robinhood. He woke up from trading, and I think he was down to -1 million or something. And the little man killed himself, but it turned out to be a glitch. So we woke up Monday morning, and NVIDIA did its stock split. Cool. We know it takes some time to get everything together. I'll go on my app, and it says -42 million. Wait a minute. I had to check my bank account. I went to checking all across everything I had going on. I said, wait, I don't got 42 million, but I damn sure don't want to be negative. That's a whole different ball game. Like, I don't got the 42 million, but I damn sure don't want to be negative 42 million. That means I owe you. That means I owe somebody something that I ain't even got. That's a problem for me. You feel me? So I looked at it, I said, wait a minute, what? And let me tell you why I didn't trip. Because I said, okay, let me look at the account. And everything wasn't red. The only thing that was messed up was NVIDIA. I said, that's what this is. They still trying to calculate the numbers. Okay, that's cool. Let me show you how crazy people are. I got on Instagram and I made the title, How I Lost $42 Million. Bruh, that live had 3,000 something people on it.
But normally it's crazy they want to see you do that. It's normally 500
I said, boy, that's cold-blooded. It said, how I lost 42 million today in the market. Now, the crazy part was they hopped on, and when they got on, I had the shared screen. I had me making a face with the 42 million negative on it. It was a good, they're like, dog, how you lost 42 million? I'm like, I don't know, cuz.
Just like Charlamagne when he said you made $5 million that morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you made 5. Okay, you say so. All right, but let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. All right, so I got something else for y'all. All right, let's go a little further. 2 days. All right, again, find a good broker. User-friendliness. The broker's trading platform should be user-friendly and intuitive, right? Reputation and reviews, all of that matter. So I always tell people all the time, don't use E-Trade because I use it, right? We all have different levels of comprehension. And so because we all have different levels of comprehension, the way we can navigate a platform will be different. All right, so let's go a little further. Let's go a little further. All right, so I want to get into this right quick before we get into like one more slide I got about the economy. So here's 2 ETFs for every sector. So we talk about a broker. So technology, VLK, VGT. Healthcare, XLY, VHT. Consumer discretionary, so on and so forth. Most people know the SPIDER ETFs, so I want to break down just a few more, just so you can understand that there's more than one ETF for each company, but also in between that, I wrote down some, so you can see what it is, like materials, staples, industrials, communication services, real estate, utilities, energy, financials, consumer discretionary, healthcare, technology. I definitely just wanted to give y'all a few more. Let's go a little further. Let's go to we should have a graph, Tootie, about we in trouble. Let's go through that right quick. Right there. There we go, Tootie. There we go. All right, so here's something that I saw this graph, and I was like, oh, this is going to be good for us to see. Right, so the U.S. government spending is equal to 44% of the economy. Okay, let me make that make sense. Government spending makes up more, is the majority of the debt that the economy is in. All right, let's go a little further than that. So I wrote something down for us to take note of. And I want y'all to sit on this for a second, because this is good information for us. I wrote this down. All right. So watch this. Tootie, one more. Let's stop here. Let's go to one about the middle class. I had one up about the middle class. Let's go there, and then I want to double back here. I want to marry the two, because I like to teach about the economy. I like to teach about the market, and then I like to teach about how do we shift. So we should have one about the middle class right here, the middle class struggle. So watch this. The majority of the middle class Americans say they are struggling financially. Almost 2/3 of Americans considered middle class said they are facing economic hardship and don't anticipate a change for the rest of their lives, according to the poll commissioned by National True Cost of Living Coalition. So this episode is entitled, Old Beliefs Costing Your New Life. In most case scenarios, what happens is a person can go from check to check, and once they go from check to check, they get 1-2 checks ahead, they feel like they're in the middle class. Remember, we talked about something. There's poverty, and then there's deep poverty. I don't know what episode that was, Jose, where we talked about poverty, then we talked about deep poverty, but then there's a grade of people that are right above that. They're in that middle class. I don't think it exists, but they say it's a thing. Well, most people can get to this middle class phase and they'll feel like, yo, I've made it. I'm here. And then they start to look at life a little different, right? But there's a construct that we often leave behind. Most people will get there and they will get stuck there. And the reason they get stuck there is because of belief. Most people don't think that there's another level that they can attain. All right, Tootie, now let's go to the next one.
76.
Not that one. Let's go back a little bit, right there. All right, cool. Stop here. The reason why I want to stop here is because when we go, matter of fact, let's go to the other one, that other one, Tootie, where we just saw. That, boom. So, I want you to see this. This is the USDebtClock.org. Everybody needs to understand what this clock does, what this clock represents. This clock represents, it never stops moving. It represents the debt that America is in. If you go to it right now, you'll see that it is moving. At the top on this side, you see U.S. national debt, $34 trillion. Right? $34 trillion. But on side of that, I want you to pay attention to something that's even more important. Debt per citizen. Every citizen, that means my daughter, your nieces and nephews, if they put this debt together, every person is $103,350 in debt. That's not counting the house and all. That's just counting because of America's debt. Just for being here. Just for being born, just for coming out the womb. Out the womb, social security number, birth certificate, $103,000 in debt. But let's go a little further. Debt per tax-paying citizen, $266,952. So for y'all that got jobs and entrepreneurs, add this on to what you got. This is why people get stuck, because as America consistently increases their spending, let's go a little further. Watch this. Consumer credit has jumped $6.4 billion to a record of $5.5 trillion in April alone. Credit card debt usually are roughly unchanged at all-time highs. In the last 3 years, credit card debt has surged by $368 billion. Meanwhile, credit card delinquency rates of 90 days have increased to an all-time high of 6.9%. What does that mean, Trap? It means that over the last 3 years, because America has injected $8 trillion in the market during the pandemic, now that money has to be pulled out. So when we hear the Fed talk about higher for longer, we talked about that, interest rates being higher, saying that the average American has now decreased their savings. And now, watch this, 70% of all money being created right now is digital, meaning it's on a credit card. So now people are doing what? Spending on the card, so people are not spending real money. But somebody has to make that money up. The companies who are selling you products are making that money up, turning that money into hard assets while you are living off the credit card. The credit card money is not real. More people are going in credit card debt, and now credit card delinquencies is at an all-time high in 13 years. I need you to understand this. I need you to understand this. $34 trillion. America is in debt. $34 trillion. Listen to me when I say this. I don't care what green you see on the screen. The $34 trillion offsets everything. You know why? Because think about it like this. Think about it like this. Let's say you owe the bank $50,000. But the money you get paid from your job is the positive. Right? So the money you get paid from your job is the positive, but you owe the bank $50,000. Guess what? That money you got paid from the job, it ain't positive. Because in reality, it belongs to the bank. So no matter how much money you make, until you pay off the bank, the income is negative. So you buying shit that you don't supposed to have, but you still in the negative. Okay, let's make that make sense. America, how can we be the wealthiest country in the world if we $34 trillion in debt? It's impossible. I know as a black man coming up in America, I cannot get money from the bank until that bank account says you have sufficient funds. As long as that thing says insufficient funds, Mr. Howard, you cannot withdraw no money. But here's what America says. We can still print money because we are the money printers. And here's what happened with man. As long as man can print money, nobody can tell him to stop printing. So if nobody comes in office that says stop printing money, we are looking at the downfall and demise of the great country that we live in. They got to print money. So this is why I said that we need somebody in office that represents the well-being of the country. And that's why I'm saying that I don't think it's either of these candidates. Somebody got to step back and say, all right, yo, check this out. We got to knock this $34 trillion down, yo. We got to knock it down. I told y'all, America reminds me of an old gangster that done got old and fragile, and he's consistently living off what he used to be. It is living off what it used to be, not realizing, bro, they got some new dudes coming up, and they don't care about what you used to be. And one of the things that make a country weak is the same thing that makes a household weak. No financial strength. No financial strength. All right, let's go a little further to it. And here's my last one before we get into flush it up, flip it. I want y'all to see this. For the record, in 1929, the stock market crashed by 90%. In 1973, the stock market crashed by 50%. In 1987, the stock market crashed by 35%. In 2000, the stock market crashed by 49%. In 2008, the stock market crashed by 55%. In 2020, the stock market crashed by 35%. But yet, in 2024, the stock market hit an all-time high. And since 1926, the stock market has increased an average of 11% each year with dividends reinvested, or over 1,330% in the same time period. I want you to understand that the market will crash. At some point, it has to crash to recalibrate itself. And what I need you to understand, as a trapper, as an investor, the best thing that you can ever do is prepare yourself for this market crash. And because when markets crash, it is how we triple our net worth the fastest. So what a Wallstreet trapper, flush it or flip it. Let's go to it. Let's go. All right, Jose, let's get into our episode of Flush It or Flip It. Before we get into that, Jose, let's drop the link for our birthday wait list. My birthday on the 4th of July. 42, dog. Oh, bro, I'm proud of that. Bro, I'm so proud of being 42, dog. I'm about to be 42, dog. I'm probably in like some of the best, I ain't gonna say the best shape of my life. I think I was in the best shape of my life when I came home from prison. I'm close. I'm about 60 days away. I'm about 60 days away from being in the best condition of my life, dog. Once I come back from the speaking engagement this week, I'm on that mountain every day. Going to the Mafi Coast for my birthday. Sweet. Going to the Mafi Coast for my birthday. Excited about that. Excited about that. That's definitely a dream trip for me. But man, I'm just saying, I'm eating good. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna go work out when I get home. I'm gonna go work out when I get home, dog. I don't got nothing to do with your gym being closed, dog. I worked out earlier. I'm gonna go hit it again today, dog. That's on you, dog. Like, catch up, mustard. No, you ain't. Jim, that's personal only. Catch up, mustard. Catch up, mustard. All right, let's get into it, Jose. All right, Flush It or Flip It. Y'all know what it's about for us, man. It's about going through these companies, determining what's a good play, what's a bad play. Good players, we flip them. Bad players, we flush them. Jose is going to try to ride with the team. I don't care what Jose got going on, because if I don't like it, I'm going to 100% flush it, dog. All right, let's go with it, let's go with it, let's go with it, let's go with it. All right, first on the list is Robinhood. Ticker symbol HOOD. I don't got to explain to y'all what Robinhood do. Y'all know what Robinhood do. Flush it or flip it, Jose. Now check this out, Jose. Year to date, Jose is up 81%. In 1 year, they up 144%. 5 year, Jose, they down 39%. What you in the crew say? What you in the crew say? What the crew say?
The crew say 64% we get money. No, sorry, take that back. I had to open it up. Flush it, 64%. They getting out of here.
I thought you was, I wanted to see how you was rolling. All right, next on the list is Coinbase, Jose. I ain't got to tell y'all about Coinbase. Y'all already know how Coinbase get down. 40% year to date, 366% in 1 year, Jose.
Of course, crypto boom. 5 years.
Down 3%. It just IPO though. The IPO a couple years ago. How you feel about it, Jose? Flush it or flip it?
I don't trust them, but my people, right now, 59% flip.
I like Coinbase. You know why? Because I think that crypto needs a solid exchange to be traded on, and I think they're gonna be the go-to, you know. So I ain't mad at Coinbase. I'll get him a fly. I'll get him a fly. Next on the list, Jose, is I used to date this company a while back. Jose. Flush it or flip it. PayPal, y'all know what it is. I don't got to tell y'all what they do. Year to date, Jose, year to date is up 5%. 1 year is up 1%. 5 year is down 43%. Yeah, we flushed them. Next on the list, Jose, is Visa. Year to date, up 5%. 1 year, up 22%. Jose, how you feel about Visa? How you feel about it? You flush them? You flush them or you flipping?
Nah, we flip.
You flipping Visa?
Mm-hmm. What the numbers?
1 year, 5%. Year to date, 5%. 1 year, 22%. 5 years, 59%.
Yeah, we ride.
You riding with them? You flipping them or you flushing them?
Matter of fact, even the squad talking about 85% flipping. Not 85.
I'm gonna let Visa ride. I'll rock a Visa. All right, so they may not know this next company, so we'll get on this one.
They need to be sharing. We about to hit 4,000. They need to go ahead and share.
Oh, we about to hit 4,000?
Just go ahead and go.
Hey, we about to hit 4,000, man. Y'all gotta share this out, man. That'll be a record for us, huh? 4,000 a record? Yeah, let's go, man. We need 200 people. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. Because when you start saying stuff, it's all happening. All right, so SAP engaged in the provision of enterprise application software and software-related services. It operates through the following segments: application, technology, and support. The application, technology, and service segment includes sale of software, license, support offerings, and cloud subscription, Jose. Year to date, the stock is up 24%. 1 year is up 43%. Jose, flush it or flip it.
We are flipping it. 62%. What's the 5? What's the 5?
I like that. I like it. I ain't mad at it. All right, I ain't mad at it. All right, next on the list is KLA Corp. It engages in the supply and process control, yield management solutions of the semiconductor and related nano electric industries. The company operates through the following: semiconductor process control, specialty conductor process, and PCB, display and component inspection. Jose, the stock is up 39% year to date, 70% in 1 year, Jose. Flush it or flip it.
Always good to see what the 5.
Nah, I ain't telling you about the 5 every time, dog.
70% we saying flipping. Get that KLA Corp money.
I ain't mad at them. All right. Next up is Equinox, Jose. It is a digital infrastructure company which engages in providing a platform which interconnects the foundational infrastructure. It offers digital services, data center services, interconnection services, and support services. It operates through the following segments: Americas, Europe, Middle East, and Africa, Jose. Year to date, it is up minus 5%. 1 year up 2%, Jose. Flush it?
I'm saying get him out.
Nah, we get rid of that. We'll flush that, man. Hey, let's clap, y'all. We just broke a record. 4161 as I see, Jose. So we got 4,169 people in the chat. Tonight we just broke our record. Our previous record was what, like 38? So we just broke our record of 4161. Man, let's clap for that, man. Let's clap for that, Jose. Let's clap for that, man. We definitely clap for that. We get money. Salute to y'all for that. Salute to y'all for that, man. Consistency, man. Now, we just need all y'all to download the goddamn podcast. Right? Y'all come to the live show. We love it. Y'all got to hit the podcast for us, man. The audio experience. Right? I got to start promoting that better too, Jose. I don't really be promoting. I got to start promoting because I know we got what it takes to be top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10. We got to start promoting that better. All right. TTD. All right. Next up is Trade Desk. It engages in the provision of self-service and cloud-based ad buying platform. It operates through the United States and international geographical segments. The firm offers omni-channel advertising, audience targeting solutions for identity application programs, custom and programmatic measurement and optimization, Jose. Jose, year to date, the stock is up 28%. 1 year is up 23%.
A little close to my mind, but we're going to
I like it. 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 All right, next on the list is Gartner. Right, Gartner is a research and advisory company which equips business leaders with insights, advice, and tools that help build organization. It operates through the following segments: research, consulting, and conferences, Jose. Year to date is down 2%. 1 year is up 24%. Come on, Jose. Talk.
I didn't put it in there because everybody's asking for the link, so I'm talking to
The link to what?
For the podcast.
Yeah, man.
We got new people in. So
Yeah, man. All right, so let me say this right quick. All right, let's do that flush it up, flip it right quick. Let's do that flush it up, flip it right quick.
That one, I would say let's flip it.
All right, we'll flip it. Let me say something right quick, y'all. Listen, y'all, each and every Thursday at 5 o'clock on Apple, on Google Play, on Spotify, we drop Trappin' Tuesdays, this right here in the audio experience form. You know why? Because we want you to work out in the gym. We want you to drive home. We want you to drive to work. We want to give you something, some education, some information, a little laughter, something to motivate and inspire you. We drop that every Thursday at 5 p.m. We need y'all to download that. We need y'all to leave a review, and we need y'all to share that. We were in the top 10. At one point, we was at number 4. We have went down to under 100. I think we are so much better than that. I fault myself because I haven't been pushing us the way we should be. We will change that moving forward. Jose also drops one every, Thursday, then you drop Friday.
Yeah, we had one today, yesterday.
We drop one every day, y'all. We need y'all to go download them as many as possible tonight. Automatic download it. Once you automatic download, go up and just like some more. Subscribe to some more. Download some more. Let's get us up there, y'all. Let's take pride in what we do here. You know what I'm saying? Let's take pride in that, y'all. Like, let's have the number one, let's go after having the number one investment show in the game. Let's go after that. I know we can do that. I know we can do that. And if you can't automatic download, guess what? Just go download it every day when you think about it. Don't just play it. Play it, download it, and then share it. And leave a review. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. I know I'm asking a lot from y'all, but guess what? We leave it all on the table after every show. Somebody say, man, Jose, that Monday motivation hit. Every Monday, we know we take a little bit more to get out of bed and go to work. That's what we hit you with, Monday motivation. All right. Yeah, we're going to flush that one. Last on the list, Jose, GLW. All right, so here we go. GLW, right? Engaged in the provision of glass notebook computers, flat panel desktop monitors, display televisions, and other display applications and carrier network, Jose. Year to date, the stock is up 23%. 1 year is up 13%, Jose. What do you do? We on
Like that's the
20.
corny where we flipping it.
We out here, Jose. All right, let's get to our next segment, man. Let's get to our last segment. Get to our last segment, man. All right, man, before we get into the last segment, Jose, let me spray a little cologne, Jose, before we get into the last segment. Somebody gonna come in here smelling like a hug. Somebody gonna come in here talking. Somebody gonna come in here talking. Somebody gonna come in here talking like a hug. I know it. Somebody gonna come in here like, hey, Trap. I know it. I just wanna be ready. I'm getting ready. I want to make sure I'm groomed, dog. I want to make sure I look the part. You feel me? You feel me? All right, let's get it, Jose. 2 days, let's go with it. How many we got, Jose?
Hey, what it do, Trap? It's your boy Malik.
I ain't putting no cologne on for Malik.
You and everybody who's involved in
I
making
can't.
the best tutorial class possible. It was definitely a dope experience that I was able to attend.
Start over.
Question for you today is, what do you do when there's a company on your company you want to add on your long-term portfolio, but it currently doesn't align with your principles or your formulas. Like for example, Uber. Should I wait for it to align with my principles and formulas, or should I make an exception for it based on what I can see for a company? Thank you. And no, I'm not in jail.
He quiet like he is.
Hey, Malik, you quiet like the people counting down, bro. You quiet like the people doing roll call and you sneaking on the burner phone, Malik. All right, Tude, run it back for me so I can hear it. That's why I couldn't hear you, Malik. You whispering like the Sarge. Hold up, Trap, Sarge coming. Let me tell you what's up, right? Hold up, Cedric. That's what my partner them be doing. Hold up, son. They're doing roll call. They gotta put the phone back in the spot. You feel me? All right, run it right quick. Let me hear it again, Tootie. I didn't hear him.
Hey, what it do, Trap? It's your boy Malik. I'd like to thank you and everybody who was involved in making the Master Portfolio class possible. It was definitely a dope experience that I'm glad I was able to attend. Question for you today is, what do you do when there's a company the company you want to add on your long-term portfolio, but it currently doesn't align with your principles or your formulas? Like for example, Uber. Should I wait for it to align with my principles and formulas, or should I make an exception for it based on what I can see for a company? Thank you. And no, I'm not in jail.
All right, Malik, I got you, brother. Shout out to Malik, man. Malik came to the Portfolio Mastery. Malik came to the Portfolio Mastery, what that was, a week ago? Week and a half ago? Oh, yeah, Jose, we tripping.
I've been putting it in there. 100th episode drink.
We got, let me stop for a second. June 25th, we got our 100th episode. We're doing 60 people in the building. Jose, drop the link if you want to come in. We only got room for 60 people inside. The 100th episode is going to be special. You never know who's going to pull up for that 100th episode. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's going to pull up for that 100th episode. Nobody might don't pull up. You never know. Right? So if you won't come to the 100th episode, June 25th, Jose, drop the link. Let them go. Let them know. All right, so Malik said, what happens when, so one of the things I taught in the Portfolio Mastery class was how to set investing principles, right? And how all your investments should align with your principles. So Malik, I will say this, no matter what you see in the future, if it doesn't align with your investing principles, it doesn't align. Now, what I will say is this. I can't tell you not to make an exception, but when something doesn't, remember, if you go back, what do we put the investing principles there for? To protect us, right? We put investing principles in play to protect us. That is why we have principles, right? So I cannot tell you not to invest in it, but you created principles for a reason. We also showed you how to structure your portfolio. You only should have companies that align with your principles. Don't think about the return that you're going to get, because if you find companies that align with your principles, you're going to get the return regardless. That's why we talk about discipline. That's why we talk about having that railroad. That's why we talk about putting you in position to find companies that what? Match your principles, and then your principles put you in position to get what? Amazing returns. So I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but what I will tell you is when you go against your principles, we limit, watch this, we put a limit on the upside and we increase the downside. We increase the risk, and we don't always increase the probability, the profitability. Let me say that right. We increase the risk while not increasing the profitability of it going our way.
The probability of it going your way.
The profitability. Just because we increase the risk don't mean we increase the profitability, but we can't increase the probability of it going the opposite way. All right, let's go a little further. Next.
Hey, Trap. I'd like to say thank you for all the value and information you provided me with over the past 4 years. And I'm a relatively newer member to the Triple Beam team. And I'd like to say thank you, Jose, for taking my question. And my question is, with Apple hitting an all-time new high today, after their event yesterday announcing their partnership with OpenAI, how do you think this will affect the stock performance, as well as Musk stating that he won't use Apple in their vehicles if they're using OpenAI in their, iOS system on the back end? And
all right, that's good. First of all, family, thank you. Welcome to the family. You know what I'm saying? We glad to have you here with us. We definitely want to make sure we print you some money. That's our goal. Now, watch this. Somebody asked me about this in my DM, and I said something. That won't affect Apple at all. Whether he uses Apple inside of their car or takes them out, that won't affect Apple at all. You know why? Because Apple has I'm going to get it right. They have 1.5 billion users. I think I'm correct. I think I'm correct. I'm sorry. They have 1.5 billion active users on all devices in their ecosystem. Listen to me. There we go. Apple has 1.5 billion users in all devices in the ecosystem. So watch this. What it say?
1.5 to 1.8.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. That boy good. That boy, look, Youngin had to fact check me. Yep, 1.5 and 1.8. Don't play. Listen, so Apple has 1.5 billion users in their ecosystem. Tesla doesn't have 1.5 billion cars on the road. I'm not mad at Tesla, but Tesla doesn't have 1.5 billion cars on the road. So he's not going to hurt them. Okay, cool. You don't have the Apple device in your car. That's cool. But guess what? You still got Wi-Fi in the car. You still got Bluetooth in the car. And guess what I could do on the Bluetooth? Connect it to my Apple device. So you may have took the app off, but if I connect the Bluetooth to my Apple phone, I still got Apple in my car. So you ain't hurt me. I'm just keeping it real. You ain't hurt me. Second of all, that partnership is what we talked about earlier. So one of the reasons a while back I said, people was like, Trap, why you not doing no Apple options right now? I was like, because I don't see the growth. What they did I said, bro, I don't see growth in them. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to go. This, again, people counting them out. I'm like, bro, they got too much money. They're sitting on $120-something billion in cash, bro. I'm lying. It's down out of nine. Why? And this make even more sense. They knocked it down to $96 billion in cash. Last time we checked, it had $96 billion in cash sitting on the side. But guess what they also did with the money they had? They was investing in so many different things, right? Here's what happens. What you see?
December 31st, 2023, 73 billion.
So, yeah, they got it now. Yep. So watch this. Here's what they did. Investments, partnerships, collaborations. These are the things that help a company do what? Grow market share. That's how you get growth, right? So what did they do? Now you're about to get a whole new iPhone. Something that people have been dying for. Right? Something that people have been going, like, I'm tired of getting the same phone. Guess what? You're about to now, and here's the crazy part. I'm going to be real with you. Not only are you about to get a new phone, I'm going to keep it real. And I've always given props to this. I've given props to this. I've never hated on this part. Those Android phones are actually really cool. Like my dog Steve, who make all the graphics, he be like, bro, you gotta get an Android, dog. They are really cool, but I can't operate them because I've had an iPhone so long. I just feel like it's changed. What Apple about to do with the iPhone will put them years ahead of what all the other phones are. Now, it's not saying that the other phone's not gonna catch up, but now what happens is they're gonna set the standard. And it's a copycat league, so you gotta come do something. And trust me, this is not hating on no other phone. It's how the game goes. One person separates themselves, and then the other person comes, the other players come, they catch up, and then they do something. This is what's gonna happen. Once this new thing comes out, watch how many people now are saying, you know what, I gotta get the new iPhone. Because of that partnership. But also with all the new stuff they doing with the phone, you're getting a new phone now, and then what that's gonna do is it's gonna increase what? iPhone sales, which is the bread and butter of Apple. Once you increase the iPhone sales to Apple, it puts them in a whole, it brings them back to what they once were. Again, this is not about Apple, this is not about Android, we're talking about the business. Because what people don't know is they actually go to some of the same people and they actually are paying each other to do the same things. That's why I don't even worry about that no more. Team Apple, Team Android, I really don't. Which stock you own? You Team Android, do you own the stock? Do you own the Samsung or do you own the Google? Like that's what matters to me. Right? But, so some people saying, not me. That's cool, you're a small percentage of people. Majority of iPhone users will get this new phone because it is now going to be an upgrade to everything else that they've done. This is just realistically. I can guarantee you, this is a mark my word, Jose, once they drop the new features of what they displayed today, we will look at the next quarter's iPhone sales. I promise you, those sales will be up. And the next thing behind that is this. Now that Apple has found something to drive growth, we will now, I can promise you in the Patreon, we're gonna play some Apple calls. Because I found the growth story. Next on the list, I don't think it'll affect, I think the growth will be good. All-time high is amazing. Apple has now found growth. And I'm gonna tell you something. When Apple finds growth in the market, you see the market churn a whole different way. Because they are so big as a company. Nobody has more outstanding shares than Apple. They have 16 billion outstanding shares on the market. This is why they pay more dividends than everybody else. Nobody has the outstanding shares that they have. Apple pays more dividends than every other company, but yet the dividend is not that big of a dividend. Why? That 16 billion shares is a lot of shares, which is why when Apple go up $12, they go back and add 200-something billion dollars in market cap. 16 billion shares on the market. It is insane. Let's go a little further.
Hey Trap, my name is Sarah. I'm 26 years old and I just finished the Options Masterclass. I've been rocking with you for a couple of years now, mastering the buy and hold machine that prints money. And I wanted to know, when considering making your first options trade, what kind of strategy would you build around wanting the option play to print enough money to get rid of your credit card and car note debt and print you more freedom? Blessings, Trap. I appreciate all that you do. Thank you.
So I think first of all, let's salute. I was about to say, Jose, I know I didn't put the cologne on for all men. Now, let's just say that. So I'm glad we had a queen up in there somewhere. Like, God dang, dog. Second of all, let's congratulate 26 years old, right? Ahead of the game, right? Options Masterclass and the Patreon. Let's go with it. So what I will say is, The formula is the formula that we taught in the options masterclass. That formula, you don't gotta go nowhere else to switch that up. So she said to eliminate credit card debt. And then what the next she said, Jose? Car payment. And then what else she said? That was, and pay bills. All right, so here's what I suggest. Coming from me. If it's your first, if you just get in the game, I'm going to say this. My first year will be all about building the options portfolio up. My first year, I would piggyback off the plays Trap putting in the Patreon. You got the buy and hold, so I would let my buy and hold work. I would be adding a little money to my buy and hold. I would probably go 60-40 now, right? Because you said you had that, it's good. I would then say, all right, now I want to maximize the options game with the plays Trap putting in. I would follow the plays that Trap put in for a little bit so I can understand what he doing. And I would connect it to, what Trap doing, and I would connect it to the options class to see what exactly, so I can put 2 and 2 together. That's one thing. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, all right, bet, check this out. If you're doing one options contract and you're getting the bread off it, the goal wouldn't be to use that money to pay off the bills. The goal would be to keep using those profits to increase the account size. And so when you increase the account size, you go from 1 contract to 2 contract, 2 contract to 4 contract, 4 contract to 8 contract, 8 contract to 16. So your sweet spot gonna be somewhere between 4 and 8 contracts. That's your sweet spot. So I will keep growing the account till I get into, I'm averaging between 4 and 8 contracts. Now once you get to 4 and 8 contracts, now you're seeing something like $15,000, $20,000, right? What happens is, from there, now you can say, all right, let's say I saw a $15,000 profit, right? Okay, I'm gonna make sure I sell at 100%, so I can put my principal back in, which gives me 50%. I would say now I'm gonna take 25% of that 50, I'm gonna go pay something else off. And then I would say, which one I want to pay off first? I would do credit card because they're probably the highest. Let me knock, depending on how many, let's say you got 3 credit cards. All right, let me pay 1 credit card off. Boom, now I got 2. First going with the highest interest rate on the credit card, pay that one off first. Boom, then the next one I'm going to say, okay, let me put 4 payments on the car in the bucket. Once I hit 4 payments on a car in the bucket, boom, now I go to paying the 2nd credit card off. Once I pay the 2nd credit card off, boom, let me go to knocking down some more car payments off, 3 or 4 payments off from that. Boom, let me go to knocking that 3rd credit card off, so on and so forth. I wouldn't put everything in paying the car first because now that's gone. But what I would do is pay off a credit card, pay some car notes. Pay off a credit card, pay some car notes. Pay off a credit card, pay some car notes. Now I'm working the system. I'm letting the money machine print the money the way it's supposed to be printed. I'm using the house money to pay off everything. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't worry about using the options market to pay bills. You don't have a problem with paying the bills, are you? Pay the bills the way you've been paying the bills. Pay the bills the way you've been paying the bills. But what I will do is I will use the option money to pay off the car. I will use the option money to pay off the credit cards. And I will use the option money to keep increasing my position size. I would not focus on using the options money to pay bills. We ain't there yet. And if you play the game that way, now you can use that strategy to keep on. And then once you paid off the credit card, now here's the thing. That whole scenario may take you about 2.5 years. I don't know what your credit card is. I don't know what because you're going to factor in, you may lose a time or 2 here and there. That's going to happen. You got to factor in Just the idea that plays just not going just like that. It's going to take it may take 2-3 months for a play to get where you needed to go with that 100%. That, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to take a little time. So that's why our first year, I would dedicate the first year to building the position size up in my account, right? And once I build the position size up, you got to think. You got people that this year alone, they done did $20, $30, $40, $50,000. You got somebody down in the Patreon this year, like they done hit $100,000 this year. All right, cool. Guess what? You done hit $100,000 this year. Guess what we do know now? You got position size. Don't take the $100,000 and say, well, I made $100,000. Let me go pay this off. Nope. Take the $100,000. Now we buying 4-8 contracts. All right, boom. Now once that flip for us, okay, boom, we got 100%. All right, cool. Off that 100%, I'm gonna split it. Boom, I got 50% left. Guess what? 50 going here, 50 going back in the account. That's how we play the game. That's how we play the game. That's how we maximize what the hell we doing with this options masterclass. We use that to print money and buy back our freedom. Let's go, y'all. All right, man. So, man, we had an amazing show tonight. I think tonight was one of those shows. Episode 98 is again one for the books. We broke a record. 42.5. It's a new record for us tonight. And I want to tell y'all thank y'all because it is only possible. It's only possible because of y'all, man. We come in each and every week and we show up, man. We don't try to half-tail nothing. We try to make sure that we are giving y'all 3 hours worth. We're going to inspire, we're going to laugh, we're going to pull on some heartstrings, we're going to give systems on how we get money because our goal is to help you build money. Our goal is to help you buy back your freedom, print money, but most importantly, man, create legacy. But in order to do that, all of that, man, we talked about something. We talked about shifting your old belief system so that you can have a new life. There's a life that you are supposed to live. Your portion is abundant. And the only way you get that is by seeing it and then taking on some new rules and some new tools. And that's what the stock market is. It's a machine that will equip you, but you got to change how you see the machine, how you plan on using the machine, but most importantly, how to make the machine work for you. We call that optimizing the machine. And here's the thing that I love the most. Once you learn how to use the machine, it's easy for you to teach somebody else how to use the machine. I just want to be the first point of contact. That's all I want to be. I won't be the one that say, this who I learned from, but I don't want to take the responsibility of teaching your family. I want you to take that responsibility on. Because guess what? I may know your language, but you know their language. I may know your language, but you know their language. So you are equipped to give them the instruction. Don't get impatient with them. Understand, they're not where you are, but you were once them. They're not where you are, but you were once them. And because you were once them, it's easy for you to communicate to them in the language that they understand. Don't get frustrated with them. Actually, be more empathetic with them. Be more patient with them because you understand what it takes to get where you are. You are walking, living proof that this game works. You just got to be patient to show them that it can work for them too. The game is a game changer. And what I love about the game is we don't never gotta be greedy. We don't gotta be greedy. Listen, if you chasing money, that means some kind of way money running away from you. If you gotta chase money, that means some kind of way you out of position and the money is running away from you. That's why we don't never gotta chase nothing. We always just in position. We always in position. And when you in position, guess what? The money come to you. And it come to you abundantly. Because the market don't care how much money it print for you. The market don't say, no, I'm gonna give Jose 10,000, I'm gonna give George 2,000, I'm gonna give Sean 1,000, I'm gonna give Trap 2 million. The market don't say that. The market says, watch this, the market will reward you according to your appetite. The market will reward you according to your appetite. So if you're willing to put 3,000 in, the market will reward you 3,000-fold. If you put 10,000 in, the market will reward you to the capacity of somebody that put 10,000 in. I'm willing to put millions in the market, so the market will reward me to the capacity of millions. It don't have a limit. It don't have a limit. The market says, if you're willing to put 400,000 in a play trap, guess what? I'm willing to reward you abundantly for doing that. If George is willing to put 2,000 in a play, the market says, if George stays in position and he do what he's supposed to do, I'm willing to reward him abundantly for that. But guess what? The person that refuses to put money in the market is the person that will watch everybody else build their wealth. And the person who watches other people build wealth, you are the one who builds up the FOMO. You build that up. You build that up. So let today be the day that we change our old beliefs so that we can walk into our new territory. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trappin, man. Episode 98, man. Episode 98, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week, same time, same place. Listen, before we go, every Thursday, listen, we drop Trappin' Tuesdays. The audio experience on all podcast platforms. Make sure you download, make sure you share, make sure you leave a review. Listen, y'all see the shirts, man. Y'all see the burgundy, the wine. We got all the colors. We got the promethazine purple. Stop playing. It's summertime, but yet we still wear hoodies, right? Go to Trapper Apparel Inc. Go check that out. Go get that. We love it. We appreciate it. Right? We love it. We appreciate y'all, man. Make George work, man. Make George work, man. Right? Also, man, follow the Wall Street Trapper YouTube. We are dropping new episodes. We going crazy over there. We going crazy over there. Jose drops something every week on this page for sure. Also, man, if you want to come join the Patreon, man, come tap in with us for sure. We print money for sure. We're going to have us a good summer. We're going to have us a good summer. We sure of that for sure. But also, man, get on the waiting list for my birthday, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week, same time, same place. Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go.